and just vibe, just vibe, just vibe, yeah. Got another one, yeah, another one. So won't you sit and just vibe, just vibe, just vibe, yeah. Used to want the wealth of 1,000 sheiks, closet full of Jordan and silk on my sheets. 100-man fleet, all strapped to the teeth. No need for beef, cause it's all love, still respect in these streets. And that was me 20 years ago, being serious. Before reality hit my inexperience, I thought everybody wants the same goal. We on the same team, getting to that end zone. But if you don't play your part, then we don't win. Accept your share of the blame, cause we all men. Everybody got their own path and it's different. But lack of empathy makes us indifferent. Your struggles ain't really greater than mine, but how you handle it is how your character is defined. No need to cry over wasted time, a thing of the past. A grown man now, only out for the cash. So what you want, Dub? A mansion and a yacht and a whole bunch of cars on a 20-acre lot. What you need, Dub? Just 4 corners and a roof. Central AC, enough space for a booth. What you want, Dub? 10 timepieces looking royal. Chilling by the pool, all covered in oil. What you need, Dub? Just one down like the soil. 6 or a 7 and she gotta be loyal. So it ain't about a want, it's what I need. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. Sometimes that I was chasing a dream, getting where I didn't throw a stake in the team. The light will shine bright with my face on the scene. Anxiety builds, I don't wanna be seen. Let me play the cut and just hem up the seams. Whatever it takes just to get that cream. Fuel to the fire so we get that steam. Made a whole city lit with a nigga from Queens who played jury with a judge that'll rip that spleen. Hunt what you kill and make that shit clean. Crush what you build, keep your self-esteem. But that only happens if you just believe. To make it up to heaven, yo, that's how to achieve. A whole lot to finish before I cease to breathe. Give it to him straight, no trick up the sleeve. Duck the BS, I gotta bob and weave. I chill in the crib and I smoke my trees. A mansion and a yacht and a whole bunch of cars on a 20-acre lot. What you need, Dub? Just 4 corners and a roof. Central AC, enough space for a booth. What you want, Dub? 10 timepieces looking royal. Chilling by the pool, all covered in oil. What you need, Dub? Just one down like the soil. 6 or a 7 and she gotta be loyal. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. So what you want? It ain't about a want, it's what I need. We let the people know on how we make the speakers blow. Live, y'all. Come on.
Hey, y'all, I got a great new album in the mail today.
B-Dub Beats. Whether you're in the mood for romance or an intimate night of fondling and hardcore fucking.
B-Dub Beats.
If you're into water sports, this is the soundtrack for you. Let your stream of conscience flow as you rock over B-Dub Beats.
Cause you know you want it bad as I do.
B-Dub Beats.
Light her ass up. She said her shoulders hurt, but those B-Dub Beats were playing. Oh man, some things are worth pulling out for, like
B-Dub Beats.
Hear the beats that made Florida Evans drop the punch bowl.
Damn!
B-Dub Beats.
Fantastic album, man. Let me borrow it.
No, my brother. You got to buy your own.
North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect. It is the effing podcast.
919.
919. And I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
Joining us later will most likely be Buddha, Hassan, and Kelly Joe.
Shout out the rest of the crew.
Yes, they show up when they need to.
We got this is supposed to be our regular starting time, and I appreciate B-Dub for coming through like that,
yes.
like the champ he is, and you know what I'm saying. But we're going to get it together, but definitely expect the rest of the crew to be coming through.
And when
here
they come, they might not get no coquito.
Oh, there's coquito on deck. There's also holiday pies on deck. It's the festive time of the year.
Yes, it is.
It's the festive time of the year, and actually my favorite part of the year. December is like my favorite time of the year because it holds some important dates to me. So I definitely love the month of December.
Yeah, like Christmas.
Like Christmas, my birthday, my daughter's birthday, my nephew's birthday. Like it's so many. One of my good friends' birthdays, several of my good friends' birthdays actually are in December, and it's just you make it to December, and it's like celebrating you made it through another year.
Well, you gotta wait till December 31st.
You gotta wait till December 31st, but it's nothing wrong with doing possibly a little pre-celebrating. You know what I'm saying? You made it to December. It's just a good time, the holidays, and be mindful of people who don't have their loved ones here for the holiday season. Always be mindful of that. We want to enjoy, but we want everybody to enjoy, and we want to be thoughtful of everybody. So
yes, and shout out to the chat. We see Kimmy in there. Please send some coquito for me. Well, definitely think about it and take a vote.
Sis, you definitely get some. And look, that's what's in my cup tonight. And I don't usually drink, but since he came through with it, I decided to put a little bit of my cup. So, I'm appreciative of Dub.
That's not a vote. So I assume that's a vote for her to get some.
Who's going to vote against sis?
Well, we're going to see how much is left at the end of the show because Buddha has to get some too, and he might.
I'm sure.
I don't know. There's plenty for everybody.
And that's the most important thing.
Yeah, so we're going to do our customary shout-outs. We're going to give a shout-out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. And then we're going to give a shout-out to Dank Drinks. Time to bless us with some more of that dank goodness there.
Shout out.
Then we're going to give a shout-out to Crimey Dealers. Very crimey, very dealerish.
Shout out.
Yes, indeed. And then we're going to give a shout out to the local plug. Please eat responsibly.
Shout out.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, I guess before we start the show, I do want to send out that RIP because that one caught me off guard earlier this week. RIP to Eldon Campbell.
Easy-E.
Yes, Eldon Campbell passed away Monday from an accidental drowning after suffering a medical emergency while he was out fishing, and he was 57. This went down in Broward County, Florida. The sheriff's office reported it went down. Now, I remember Eldon Campbell, a very significant role player at that time when the Lakers.
Right.
It was that era between Magic and Kobe. So Eldon Campbell was in that space where he was a part of the Lake Show there.
He was a good big man too.
No, he was a solid big man.
He was a very solid big man. I remember Eldon Campbell because he went to Clemson. So
yes,
that's how I kind of remember him. Then with the Lakers and with the Hornets, I believe he got some minutes with the Hornets as well.
Yes, he did. So he was drafted by the Lakers in 1990 out of Clemson. Now, at Clemson, he holds the all-time school record, is second in career blocks, and led Clemson to 3 NCAA tournament appearances. So, yes, you are correct. He went from the Lakers. He spent 8 seasons with the Lakers and was traded to the Hornets in 99. And he was averaging a career high of 15.3 points and 9.4 rebounds after the trade. So a very significant move for the Hornets. And I'm sure, like many times, the franchise Hornets get a good player and do nothing with them, or let a decent player go and watch them turn to a mega superstar. Such a story with the franchise. But he's also played for the Supersonics, Pistons, and Nets, and won a championship with the Pistons in 04. I don't remember that one, but I remember the Pistons winning. I just don't remember him being
On the
part of that
team.
squad. But, yeah, he was there. But his total average was 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.5 blocks over his 15 years of career. So, RIP to Eldon Campbell. Wow. Great role player. I'm sure he was a great person. I ain't never heard nothing really bad about him
I
personally.
never heard
so,
nothing negative about.
yeah,
Eldon
so
Campbell.
shout out to Eldon Campbell. Okay. Now,
I'm a bullshit a little bit.
Go for it.
Try to buy them a little bit of time to get here and stuff like that. Like,
go for it.
How was your week? It's been cold. December is Decembering.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely Decembering about right now. It is cold as F outside that door.
Yes,
It really is. And if you're going out tonight, make sure you put on some clothes and dress warm. You know, I know especially the ladies, because I know the ladies like to go out and be cute and stuff like that, but you don't want to go and catch pneumonia trying to be too cute. So make sure you at least dress warm and wear a jacket.
Yeah. I need some ladies to drink some of this coquito.
Oh, it'll warm right on up. The coquito will warm you right on up, ladies. So
I was heavy-handed with this batch, so there's more rum in it than normal. So
it tastes good. I ain't even going to lie. You know, normally I just usually keep the water or Kool-Aid with me, but like I said, Dove came through with the coquito tonight, so I had to pour me a little bit just to sample it to make sure he wasn't giving out nothing bad. But you know, Dove's always on point. Dove's always on point.
The coquito is on point, so that's good to hear. Yeah, but one thing I did want to talk about, and we don't have to wait on Buddha or anybody for this, the 50 Diddy documentary. Have you had an opportunity to take a look at this? I was watching it yesterday and today.
Did you watch all of it?
I've seen the first 3 episodes.
I've seen enough to
know what it is.
Yeah, you know, I've seen enough to know what it is. How do you feel about it?
I don't really feel anything. To be honest, the documentary is what I thought it was going to be. It's a hit piece on Diddy from people that have something to gain from throwing shots at him. Now, I'm not big on Diddy or big up in Diddy, but to me, it's just a bunch of people saying, I was there, I saw shit, I didn't do nothing about it. So, you know, now I'm trying to profit off of it. That's all it is to me. Didn't nobody do shit.
I'm not surprised that 50 doing this. You know, like I was saying last week, people are always surprised or seem to be surprised at the things that 50 Cent does, but this here didn't surprise me. You know, he has a vendetta with Puff. He definitely has a vendetta against Puff.
Yeah, Puff dug out his baby mom.
Oh yeah, Puff definitely smutted out his baby mom. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure that doesn't sit well with 50. You know, every time you see her or her name comes up, that's like the first thing that's what she's synonymous with now. That's what she's synonymous with.
That level of betrayal, and she gets 2 checks, one from Diddy, one from 50.
All right. But you know, at the end of the day, she like you say, she got some money out of it and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now the comment section was commenting all throughout the videos that I chopped up throughout the week. One person was like, "Now that it's out, y'all need to go back and take a look at it." So we did, and it's trash. I mean, there's some ooh-ah moments just because there was a videographer with them that you get that in behind look. But, I mean, it didn't change how I felt about the situation. It didn't make me see him as...
One of the biggest things I picked up from it was Puff was groomed to be an entertainer at an early age.
Yeah.
His mom, you know, had him ready to be an entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
Puff is really a big part of the culture. He's a super big part of the culture. You could tell like he was trying to emulate what they were doing out on the West Coast, as in getting Bad Boy up there like death row.
He's a biter. He's been a biter since Bad Boy. That's well known. Like, he's always been. That was his claim to fame. Taking
Biting.
hits from the 80s and making it sound so crazy.
Sting says he gets $2,000 every day for I'm Missing You.
Yeah, because he didn't clear the sample.
Because he didn't clear the sample. Sting says he gets $2,000 every day. I mean, it just, Puff is who Puff is. You know, whether you see him as a good person, a bad person, he just is who he is. I didn't see anything really new that was like, whoa, like, you know, mind blowing. Like, for the most part, a lot of this stuff had been leaked through the grapevine for years anyway.
Yeah. Now, did you see 50 Cent on Instagram claiming that Diddy had flowers sent to his club appearance in Miami?
You know, 50 is the wrong dude to mess with.
Yeah.
You know 50 is the wrong guy to mess with. And I don't know. Like, you know, and another thing I was saying, and I'm sure like I might get some pushback for this, but we can't just go with this successful black man narrative all the time. Like, they're trying to take the successful black man down, and it's messed up that one black man is doing this to another black man, because at the end of the day, it's just a bunch of black men in this anyway. So it's a bunch of black men getting done any kind of way, and it's not cool at all. Like, and you know, we can't give out passes just because they're successful and they're good at what they do. They still have to be held accountable for their actions.
Now, I'm gonna say one thing that kind of motivated me to watch the documentary was Diddy sending out a cease and desist order to Netflix just to probably try and get the documentary taken down. But from my understanding, it didn't work.
It's too late, and on top of that, you know, that just makes people want to watch it more.
Exactly. That was the motivation for me watching it.
It just drives you're fueling people who might not have even watched the documentary, but now because you specifically are saying you want this stopped, well, let me check this out and see what he's talking about. You know,
man, I did not like the documentary personally, but I mean, like I said, it's just people talking shit after the fact.
I mean,
that's one thing I learned about this whole thing. Being scared lets you get away with a lot of shit.
Puff is, you're going to edit it anyway, but I'm going to say, he a fuck nigger. He's a fuck nigger. Like, that's exactly what Puff is.
Oh, yeah.
Puff got off on taking other niggas' girls.
Yeah.
You know, that there alone would get you killed, because you know how men are about their women, especially their main women, and you going out your way trying to take men's main women will get you killed. Then on top of that, another thing that'll get you killed, messing with people's money.
Yeah.
He messed over a lot of people. Like, you know, the first thing that comes to my mind is him and the Locks, how they fell out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Lord knows how he handled Biggie's stuff, you know, especially with Biggie passing and stuff like that. Puff was about his money. You know what I'm saying? And he was about everybody else's money as well.
Yes, he took a lot of people's money. He made Biggie pay for his own funeral or his estate. I thought that was a little cold.
I mean,
but he's just a paper gangster. That's what they called him.
Puff was about making as much money as possible, because he understood that with money comes power. And at the rate he was rising, because like they said, on the East Coast, to get into the music scene, to be on that level, you had to go through Puff. There was no way around it.
Mm-hmm. Now, 50 said he has no personal beef with Diddy in the interview he did with Good Morning America. I thought that was funny.
Yo, 50, like I said, is the ultimate troll, because why'd he do the video with Good Morning America? Why'd he do it?
Oh, yeah. It was because to promote the Netflix documentary.
I thought I saw that he only did that because he knew that it was shown in prison, so he knew that.
Oh yeah,
knew that Diddy would see it as well. Like, you are really trolling. You are super trolling this man.
Yes.
You're going out your way to make sure that you get that he notices that you are the one who did this to him.
Yes, indeed.
He
Hey, Buddha
wants
has
you
joined
to
us.
know personally that he is the one who did this to you.
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, I still haven't seen episode 4. I'll watch it just to say I watched the whole thing. But like I said, the first 3 I wasn't impressed, and it's not because I'm some staunch defender of Diddy. It's just the fact that
It's nothing new.
Yeah,
it's
none of
nothing
this
new.
is new. It's
Like
just
we've always had suspicions that he was involved with Biggie and Pac's death. That's always been. It's nothing like that was groundbreaking. Or we've always had suspicions of that. We always knew that Mason and them got away from Diddy the first chance they got because they didn't like the energy he was giving off.
hey, it's cupcakes.
Hey, yeah.
It's a sugar rush today.
Yeah, so he didn't. They were getting away from. People were distancing themselves from Diddy, and which in a way I guess is true, but I don't think it's really fair. There was like Diddy got his start off of the tragedy with
Heavy D.
with Heavy D,
Well, he did. That was the first time people heard of Diddy.
and that's true, but.
There was nothing he could do about it.
Was that really Diddy's fault that he promoted so well that everybody and their mom was out there trying to get into that event?
No, but they need a fall guy when something like that happens. And again, it was Diddy.
Oh, I mean, of course, but like I said, you can't get mad at that man for promoting his ass off, getting you, because if it goes right, if it doesn't, if nobody gets killed, nobody's trampled, if it goes right, they have the basketball game, and you know, at the end of the night, it ends all peacefully. It still goes down one way or another as a night in hip hop that'll be remembered.
Yeah, if it didn't, if it went either way,
If it went either way, it would have been remembered.
yeah. But I mean, it's not memorable for the tragedy that happened. And like I said, after watching it, no, I don't believe Diddy was responsible. They bum rushed the doors. There ain't nothing you can do about that. And you can only have X amount of security at the price range they were going in. So, but you know, in hindsight, there's always hindsight. This could have happened, and that would have prevented it. This could have happened, and that would have prevented it. If only Heavy D wasn't so successful, or it's just somebody has to be blamed. You're not going to blame the celebrities because they're not the people that chose that venue. You got to blame the promoter, and that was Diddy. Diddy chose that.
And another thing about Diddy, that he was smart enough to know to ride people's coattails. He was smart enough to ride people's coattails. He knew to play in the back. He knew to play in the back. He knew.
Yeah, that's where the free calls came from.
Well, not not just that, but he was like, you know, in the back, I can see everything. I can see everything that's going on.
Diddy
and stuff
did
like
what
that.
any normal nigga does when they rise to power. They hang around powerful people and piggyback off of that and platform their own success. That's normal business when people are successful. That's what happens. You just got to choose the right people. You can't be choosing dusty niggas to piggyback off of. Then you never go nowhere.
You're 100% right, and
Yes.
he had himself around the right people.
Yes,
but
he did.
the way I guess he was living, people didn't quite agree to it. And you know, I'm not sitting here saying I agree or I disagree, because people's account can be just that. Their account's what happened. It might not be the truth. It might be the truth. You don't know. With so much stuff going on, you know what you have seen though.
Yes.
You know what you have heard. Like I said, Puff ain't ever really been hitting on shit. We've already known that. We always known that.
Yeah, I mean, but I think this documentary is a documentary for people that didn't grow up in the 90s or don't know Diddy. Like, this is for housewives across America. Yeah. And
it is for Gen Z.
If you lived in the 90s and you saw the rise of Bad Boy and all that shit in real time, none of this is surprising because you heard all this shit growing up. You heard the Diddy being gay rumors from Wendy Williams
Yeah.
and her TV show or her radio show, and you damn heard her get fired by Diddy for saying that. So you're seeing all this stuff happen. That's another reason why I couldn't get into the documentary, because it's not new to me. None of this shit.
It.
Yeah.
And that changes a lot about it. It's like I said,
I'm sitting there like, you didn't know this? I heard this in 9th grade.
you live through it. It's different. Like
yeah, it's different when you live through it. You
It's
don't
different when
like
you
none
live
of this
through it.
shocks you. And then this happened, and they always show that infamous scene from the Source Awards with Suge Knight there. If you want to be an artist,
But
then you know.
he was right though.
Yeah.
If you really take into account what he was saying,
If you want to be an artist and
Suge
get your ass
Suge
beat.
was right.
All in the videos.
Yeah,
Suge was right.
he was right, but shit, Suge wasn't no better.
No, Suge was not no better. And what's crazy is they were all tied together. They were all cool.
Did he
at one
beat you
time.
on paper? Suge beat you in real life. He just beat your ass. He don't even need paper.
They were all cool at one time.
Yeah.
They were all hanging. Big and Pac, Puff and Suge. All of them were cool. Now, one of the stories I did find funny though was the Eric Sermon.
Oh my God.
Where's your get the mic? Because look, that Eric Sermon story is something else.
Just the way that it was, Buddha. Just the way it was explained. Oh my God. You know, he put hands on me. So I told him to get in the car. Drove around the corner, and he played me the mixtape. He played me Biggie.
Big's album.
What the fuck?
does
Like,
that-
what?
I don't think there's an album that's going to make me want to stop beating your ass if you do something disrespectful on that level. What did Diddy punched him, didn't
It's
he?
the order of events. Yeah, something. He did something
He put hands on him.
in which Eric Stern was like, get in the car.
I don't even get that.
Look,
I'm
stop.
confused on that
Eric
whole
Sermon
scenario.
said
And that's my guy,
Diddy
too.
came swinging on him. That's
Yeah.
what he said. Then somehow Diddy's in the car, and Eric Sermon said, we're about to lay hands on Diddy. And then all of a sudden, I guess Diddy was like, "Oh, hit play real quick."
Yeah.
Party and bullshit and party.
And the track must have been so good that Eric was like,
They said it was wasn't it Machine
Machine
Gun?
Gun Funk? Like,
No, give me the loot. I think they said. No, that was what he played for Clive Davis. I don't know what song.
nevertheless.
I bet it wasn't the intro.
Look, Give Me the Loot's a dope song. That might could possibly take you away from get ready to lay hands or something. I don't know. Like Machine Gun Funk that might possibly stop. But
Ain't no song if you in that mode gonna stop.
but I will say this though.
What's that?
Misa was bad.
They were all bad. Kim Porter was too.
Kim Porter was bad. But Misa was bad. But like I said,
You talking about chicks that mess with Diddy, though? Like, really? Come on now.
yeah,
Be
you're
honest.
right.
Be honest.
Right,
What
but
are you shocked about? They all,
Yeah,
no,
like,
I'm
supposed
just
to be
saying.
talking about Diddy
Misa
chicks.
was bad. Misa was super bad.
All of them was
but
bad.
like I said,
That's probably like Nick Cannon's chicks. Like,
but Diddy was a fuck nigga though.
I'm just saying in
Diddy
general.
was
he had money and influence and power. That's all
So
you
what
need
do you
to get those
expect?
type of
You expect
women.
him to get
ugly
a
ass
duck?
Diddy was going at niggas by getting their girls. Like I say, that's one thing that'll get you killed off rip.
Shit, she ain't loyal if she going with Diddy.
If this dude thinks that this is his number one, and that just we can take Diddy out the equation. But if a man thinks that this is my main chick, and another dude done came in and snatched my main chick away like my wife,
She showed you he's not loyal. She's not loyal.
some guys don't do well with that.
and you found out it's not your main.
Yeah.
I mean, some guys.
I mean,
don't do
I
well with
understand
that.
if you're married to her, snapping and hurting somebody off that, but if it's anything other than your wife, I don't get that. Baby mom, girlfriend, your girl.
But like I said, Puffy was trying to fuck everybody girl, and he was taking everybody money. Everybody money.
I mean, that sound like a normal nigga in the record industry. That sound like goddamn your boy Bobby. What's his face? The one who smashed Sam Cooke's wife after he died.
Oh, Bobby Caldwell.
Oh, Bobby Caldwell.
Not Bobby Caldwell. Bobby.
God damn. You know we getting old because I could think of this name all the time. If you think you're lonely now.
And I listen to the song all the time. No. No. And yeah, we know
Bobby,
who it is.
Now I'm pissed because this is just a sign of us getting old.
Or this Coquito being good. One or the other.
If you think you're lonely now. Womack.
Bobby Womack.
God damn. Now I know I'm getting old. Damn. I'm more upset. I forgot Bobby Womack's name. Yeah. We're getting there, folks. We're elderly. But anyway, yeah. Bobby Womack was producing niggas and
fucking their girls.
Yeah, and smashing their girls. But he was taking it to another level and wearing their clothes. He wore Sam Cooke's clothes at his funeral. So Diddy, unless Diddy was rocking niggas' clothes while greeting them.
No, he was having their semen spread on his nipples. That is a whole other, that's a whole other level. Like, I don't know, cold is though. You go to somebody's funeral with their clothes.
Yeah, on. Bobby Womack is scum of scum. So he set the bar lowest it ever been for a person that I know of. Next to like, yeah, the bigger things, you can get locked up for that I can't say on YouTube.
Is Diddy down there with Bobby?
Yeah, he's close to that level. I mean, Bobby was just next level grimy because it's not illegal grimy. That's why it's so. There are dudes who have like killed and children and drug. But Bobby Womack's scum was just legal scummery. That's what made it worse.
Just being legal scum.
Legal scummery. Yeah, you can't sue. Well, unless you was in North Carolina, you can't sue this man. Yeah. You can't do. He ain't do nothing illegal. He just did some legal grimy shit.
Bobby was going out his way.
Yeah, that's why it's so bad. Because it's just like he didn't do anything illegal. He just did scumbaggery, immoral shit. That's just Diddy. That's Diddy.
Possibly could have got Bobby killed. Let's be honest.
Yeah. It got his ass beat by Sam Cooke's brothers. I remember that, hearing that story. But yeah, all it did was it got him some ass whoopings. Nobody ever I don't believe nobody's ever shot at Bobby Womack. I just don't. Maybe he ain't get hit.
I mean, yeah, but with Diddy though, it's different because he's a different he's a mega star at this. Yeah, he's like bulletproof damn near.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Bobby Womack did good business record label wise and was just scum in his personal life. But Diddy was both.
Diddy scum. There is no and like I said, that we need to protect wealthy men. And no, if they're wrong, they need to be held accountable. If anything, they need to be held to a higher standard.
You know what?
Anything.
You know what? I think when Diddy gets out, he and Brian McKnight need to link up and just put together the fuck nigga mixtape. Yeah, have a mixtape. Yeah.
But like I say, how does Diddy does Diddy rebound?
Yeah. It's Diddy. Yeah. Diddy's a marketer.
It's Diddy.
Diddy has talents, entertainment wise, in terms of marketing.
Is it Diddy has talent or Diddy knows how to spot talent?
Both.
Okay.
That's a talent in itself.
Talent. You gotta know. Yeah.
Look at Dame Dash.
Yeah.
That is talent to be able to spot it and be able to get it out.
Yeah. Having the ability to find talent is a talent. You just got to make sure you find the talent and be able to do the right things with the talent so you can reap the benefits. But yeah, I don't know how to feel now that this documentary is done. I can just say that no, I've never seen Surviving R. Kelly. I know Kimmy was in the chat saying, is it as bad as the R. Kelly documentary? I've never seen the R. Kelly documentary. That was one I flat out didn't want to watch.
I think the R. Kelly one might be a little bit harder. It might be
just because it's children involved, and minors.
Because of
everybody who dealt with Diddy was grown, so they were grown drug addicts, grown prostitutes, grown fatherless women. that needed Diddy's money. So
it wasn't just fatherless women; it was dudes too. Look, the Punisher. Look, it was. We're not just going to go down. It was dudes too.
Yeah.
It was dudes were taking money too. Like everybody was partaking in these freak
the
offs.
Punisher.
Everybody was partaking in these freak offs. My man said he was getting $6,000 a trip. Like,
I ain't even mad at that. I mean, if you gonna be a freak, get 6 figures to be a freak.
I mean, but this is the same thing with the R. Kelly thing. To me, it's like you have all these adults around who see this man doing wrong, but ain't nobody like, we're not going to stop my money train.
Yeah, that's why I said fear.
You have so many adults around this guy that, you know, Gene Deal is that he wasn't in the doc, but you know, he around, you know, seeing stuff take place. Nobody did anything, but like you say, now everybody wants to come forth with their version of what happened, and not saying that because, like, at the end of the day, Puffy still ain't shit. The nigga ain't shit.
That's why I don't like the whole "I was scared" excuse, because that lets people get away with being accessories.
See, I can go with the kind of "I was scared" because when a person has so much power, it's no telling what kind of effect it can have on you personally.
Like, yeah, I was helping Diddy pin her down. I was scared of what would happen, and now she's on a documentary or something talking shit. Like, yeah, I was there to help pin her down while Diddy took it.
And then I'm not going to say, like, some of these things might not be true. Some people, you know, might be lying, but I'm not saying everybody's lying, though.
No, I believe there are people telling the truth.
There's some people in this that are telling the truth.
But we don't know who the truth tellers are and who aren't. So that's what makes it worse.
But just from... Like just from what we heard, we just know Puffy ain't shit. From what we seen, what we heard, with the locks, that like I say, that's always my go-to point when it comes to dealing with Puffy and how the locks were going at Puff when they were trying to get out there deal with.
Hassan said he didn't take nobody's woman. I agree.
They willfully
left. He didn't kidnap him and put him in human trafficking.
Okay, when you say take, he didn't take. He just
lifted.
Like
I ain't even gonna say that.
Upended.
He coaxed. Like when you say take, like, you know, like
I ain't even gonna say
he enabled.
They all have free will. They could have chose not to be with Diddy.
They could have chose, but
enable.
Yo. When you got more power than everybody else that you know
I was waiting on
they're
this.
dealing with. What's up? It is what it is.
Yeah, well, I don't think Diddy took anybody's woman because all these women had freedom of choice and they chose Diddy. That's why
it's Diddy.
That's why you got to be weird dating women in the entertainment industry, because they'll leave your ass at the drop of a dime if they bad to be Diddy.
Can improve their career.
Yeah, exactly. And I ain't even mad at them for doing it.
Look,
now what I did find funny though in the documentary was when Cassie was like, you know, I want to go do music. Like, I guess they had been doing a freak offer there with the Punisher, and Diddy was like, no, this is what you do. You don't do music. This is what you do. So, all right.
So the music was a front.
Look, this is what you do. This is what you do.
Yeah, so Diddy just tossed her that one track. Like, go ahead, sing, get this shit over with so you can go back to the hotel room.
Yeah, like, you know, and she was game.
all right, so my take on it.
Yeah, go for it.
Mind you, I only seen the first and last episode. I know majority of everything. All right, number one, it's a hit piece because everybody that has something to say, Diddy supposedly taking something from him. For instance, from his former founder of helping Bad Boy, him, 25%. Let me how summarize it. He took that from him. So in other words, if he never gotten his percentage taken away from him, he wouldn't have been talking. Let's see. Eric Sherman, aka Pillhead. He was because he popping pills.
Bandit.
Exactly. He popping pills. Him. He said it in the piece that they was friends. Feel me? So when Diddy got with her, which is his baby mom, his first child, baby mom, he had an issue with it. You feel what I'm saying? The girl, even the girl that supposedly he had raped the first one, sexually assaulted the first one, where she read excerpts of what her mom had written to his mother. And now you was giving room to where, when he was a powerful billionaire, people was being scared. He had power over them. Okay, she claimed in her lawsuit he drugged her, sexually assaulted her. Why you didn't go to the police on him? Because he was Sean Combs then. He wasn't a millionaire. None of that. Didn't do none of that stuff. And she read excerpts out of what her mom read. Now, mind you, they highlight only certain things of the whole letter, but I saw other parts. He had recorded her. Now, back in the early 90s, you had the handheld camcorder. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like how technology is. You can have hidden cameras and like spy tech. So he had to have it positioned a certain place in the room, wherever they was at, had her in a particular area, because it's not like he can zoom in, zoom out on what they're doing. You feel what I'm saying? So everything had to be perfect. On top of that, when she goes to explain that, she never seen it. It was told to her by people that they know that he was showing it in the parties. So based off of that, she saying that she woke up, she had a panic attack, and that's when she told her mom, y'all didn't go to the police. You waited years later, now you filing suit to get some money. All right, outside of her,
I mean, if he was showing the videos at parties, that is kind of wild.
Yeah, but she didn't see it though. She's going off of hearsay.
But if other people saw this stuff, that is kind of wild though.
Yeah, but we all know hearsay only can go so far in a court of law. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can tell you anything. Unless you've seen it, whatever the case may be, it's also what it is. Even the last episode, your girl from, what was that group he had discovered?
Danity Kane or Dirty Money?
Yeah. So she was talking about how she went to him like, yo, Diddy, I need 5 bands. Or I need a good lawyer for her kids, custody for her kids. She was in custody
that was
battle.
the Dirty Money one.
And he wouldn't help her. But they played a recording where he called her and said, hey, listen, I need you to do this favor because old girl coming out with this lawsuit against me and she wilding. You feel what I'm saying? Now, everybody that has something to say, like I said, he took from him, whether it's part of the company. Oh, your girl, that was his A&R. That had something to do with Cassidy when she got pulled up in there. She knew she was wrong because when Cassidy texted her and said about having Kid Cudi come with them to a hiking, she was like, you got me in the middle of it. She didn't say nothing. She hid that thing, and then when Diddy supposedly ran up on him where Cassidy and Cudi was at, he fired her and told her that you would never work in this business again.
I don't know where what else is there going? I don't know where this is going.
Where it's going is, what I'm saying is, everybody that had something to say, he took something from them. Whether it was girl, whether it was a girl, whether it was a
He took something from a lot of people.
No, I mean, first of all, the women that's involved in this, they was not with Eric Sherman or 50, Albie Shore, Kim Porter. They wasn't with him. Albie Shore, Kim Porter probably, but at the time, Albie Shore was a bigger star than Sean Combs. Sean Combs wasn't even Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So the fact that this young, dark skin, because in the early 90s, a light skin, dark skin thing, this dark skin, ambitious young brother came up. He saw where he can take this and blow. Now, did he take advantage of people who were short-sighted on their vision? Yeah, I believe that.
Of course,
I believe
he
it.
did.
But who don't? As any businessman, if he
I'm
gives
not
you,
going to
hold
sit
on.
here and say every businessman takes advantage.
Yeah,
of people.
why won't you? If he give you a platform, number one, this is where I say, and this is why I give the Locks props, because even though they wasn't in a bad situation contractual wise, right? They still got their hustle on. They still took that platform, kept their name relevant to where it was so relevant to where it was able to apply pressure on him to let him go. Everybody else falls short. They was happy the fact they had got a record deal.
That is true.
They was happy that the fact they got a record deal.
Oh, no doubt. But like,
bro, the Locks were the Locks though.
But like
that's
I'm
not
saying,
what I'm saying. The difference
they,
is hold on, let me get this out right. The difference in what I'm trying to say is that he leveraged people that fell short-sided. Yeah, he did. He
was
took advantage of it.
fucking
He
people
made
over.
money off of it.
That's Diddy.
Right. So the Locks on the
does
other
that
hand,
make you a good person?
wait, no, that don't make him a bad person either.
They just make him a swindler.
It's not a swindler.
What you mean?
How?
You're taking advantage of somebody.
How are we taking advantage? I'm putting you number one.
I'm taking advantage of
Number
somebody.
one, no, because this is where I'm about to hit you with what y'all was talking about reading literacy. He gave him a contract. You got to read that contract and sign it. Now, if you don't understand it, right, this when lawyers get involved. These guys coming from the streets, which he knew this shit, they was happy they got a deal.
Couldn't afford lawyers.
Or they could have. I mean, if you got
or I'm appointing you your lawyer.
Whatever the case may be, it's not like he took a gun and stuck it to their head. They was there to read that contract. He took advantage of the ignorance. I get you that. That don't make him a bad person, because at the end of the day, he putting you on a platform that nigga you can't even do by yourself. So now it's up to you to how far you take it. Now you notice everybody that has something to say that took advantage of, their vision as far as what they want, in his opinion, falls short. He saw where they can get more money. They didn't. He probably done pitched it to them. They probably didn't even have the grind and hustle, because I can feel what he is, because he's like, yo, you give me an inch, I'm gonna take it.
This is
I'm
my
gonna go.
question. Who's speaking up for Puff?
Say what?
Who is speaking up for Puff?
I bet
Lawyers.
No. I mean, like
nobody's not to. They're not going to.
People that rock with you like
Wait
that.
till you get out.
Who's speaking
Wait
up
till
for
you get
him?
out. I told you, it ain't gonna. Nobody ain't gonna say nothing
Besides
right now.
Stevie J.
No, ain't nobody. No, when I'm telling you, the real people that's behind him, they not saying nothing because they don't want their brand. They don't want cancer culture. See, what 50 did was bringing cancer culture into our ish that we already knew since we in the teens. He bringing cancer culture in this so they can try to cancel Diddy. That's the whole reason for this hit piece, because like we all been saying, we've been knowing this shit for over 20 years. None of this shit is nothing new. So if you can go within the last 10 years, what the fuck he done? Nothing. You can't say nothing. All this shit happened over 20 plus years. And and another thing that I really find fascinating, which people like, oh, he got Pac and Biggie killed. This nigga ain't that fucking smart to pull off a hit. No, come on, man. We old enough to know. We old enough to know.
I know that his reach was longer than anybody else.
Okay, fine, but you until the law say, hey, we got you in your scopes, and the law didn't even say nothing about you under investigation. That's the part that I'm getting at here. The law hasn't even said you're under investigation. We got a hit piece that's trying to put 2 and 2 together, and I'm like, who's narrating this shit? MAGA 50. This nigga out here doing some wild out shit.
I mean, let's be honest though.
Let's be honest. We're prosecuting him.
Don't we want to know who killed Big and Pac and stuff like?
Yeah, we do. But
those would have went down as 2 of the biggest unsolved mysteries in the history of our country, not just hip hop.
So how is we listen? How first of all, how are we gonna say? I'm not saying it. How anybody got to twist their lips and say he had something to do with that? Like you really have to be perfect to pull off 2, not 1, 2, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that fucking smart, and nobody got nothing on this guy. And mind you, these murders took place over 25 years ago.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he did it, but like I say, I can't say. And let's not act like he be the first person in the history of man who set up multiple murders.
We all,
we're not.
So we forgot. So we also forgot that it was rumored that Pac was going to leave Suge Knight because he found out all Suge Knight was paying him with Rolexes and Rolls Royces. And Pop was like, yo, I want to see these numbers. Especially he put out that album, All Eyes on Me. He wanted to see the numbers. It was rumored that he was going to leave him there, and they were saying Suge had something to do with it. Now, all of a sudden, now it's Diddy. Like, come on.
But then,
it don't make sense.
Rumors that Biggie was leaving.
Yeah, exactly. It was rumored that
Puffy.
Again, I don't believe it.
Was just
I don't believe it.
Floating at the time.
I don't believe it because number one, taking you from a position that you never thought that you would even be dreamt of. That's number one. Now, how far you getting your vision? He knows who he can play with and who he can't play with. That's the thing. He knows who he can play with and who he cannot play with. If you somebody who settled just the fact that I'm happy that I got a record deal and this nigga know he can get more money out of this situation other than you're just happy that you got a record deal, yeah, he gonna take advantage. And any other smart ass business man or woman gonna take advantage of it, especially if he have a conversation with you and say, hey, listen, I think you can do more of this and you do more of that. Nah, I don't think so. They ain't got the ambition. And he's the type of person, if you not grinding, if you don't have that hunger about you and you fall short, he gonna remove your ass. All right. Which I ain't got no problem with that shit. Cause nigga, if I'm around, if I'm getting money and I want other people around me to have money too, and I'm putting you in a position to get that shit, and for whatever reason, good or bad, you don't want it, I gotta get rid of you because you gonna at some point down the line, you gonna sabotage my shit.
Good Lord. So I take it you saw all of the documentary parts 1 through 4.
I saw 1 and 4. But the whole thing, like I said, there was people saying that they couldn't say nothing about him because he was a powerful billionaire. But there was people that didn't say nothing when he was just Sean Combs. So, and I'm gonna touch this on this R. Kelly thing because it's different. It's not the same. Like you said, when I overheard, one is dealing with a child. These are grown adults that had the free will to do what they need to do. You feel what I'm saying? So it's big difference. Don't even come nowhere close. But all I'm just saying is, it was for those who didn't know about this, yeah, they fascinated by this whole shit and they drawing their conclusion, whatever. You can have your opinion saying he was a shady motherfucker. I don't. I just think that he was
a shady motherfucker.
No, he's not. That's not shady. I don't think it's shady because he didn't put a gun to your head. You can read. You just said reading literacy. They had a contract in front of them. They read it. They signed it. He didn't force them to.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and keep it moving because there were other stories in the news, namely that of Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss filed for divorce from her husband, Todd Tucker. That was November 21st. And since then, there's been a whole lot of shit getting revealed. Yeah. He's talking to other women, apparently.
Oh, they ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that,
like I told you, they live that life. They live that swinger life. So I don't know, how much you can really put into that. Like, it's more them, those two.
So, do you think this is a wise decision on Kandi's part? Why are they divorcing? Is it because he asked her for money?
No, I think from what my understanding is, she wanted a divorce. So
he gonna ask her for money either way because
she makes more than him. she makes more than him.
That's not even a question.
It's the same thing like they used to tell men. It's cheaper to keep.
What's his name again? Todd who? I don't know him,
Tucker.
But I know Kandi Burruss though. I definitely
Todd Burruss probably.
Todd Burruss. I know Kandi Burruss.
But on
I know that.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he signed a prenup.
Yeah, but he challenging the prenup.
Do you think he deserves the?
If he had any type of involvement of building onto her empire, and they've been married for about 13 years, he deserves some compensation.
If he signed the prenup. If it was a chick who signed the prenup,
and they always challenge it.
We going to sit here.
They always challenge it. If he
signed the prenup,
they always challenge it.
Bro, you know the funny thing about all this?
They always challenge it.
I think this is back where wife used to watch this damn show. And I think I was watching the fucking
Yeah, you was
show.
watching.
Real Housewives.
When this nigga, they had a whole fucking episode
About this prenup.
about
They
a
did.
prenup, nigga. And I think I saw this episode.
did.
Yeah, I mean, like,
You
I
did.
think I saw
did.
this episode, nigga.
I did.
And he was like, I just want to get it over with.
Right.
So
I'm just going to sign the
he can-
paperwork.
listen.
My lawyer told me don't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Exactly.
So
So
what's
he can
that
say,
mean?
I was emotionally pressure into signing it when I didn't want to.
I think that's one of the questions
Bro,
they
I'm telling-
asked too.
I'm telling you.
if he signed the prenup,
You know, if
he signed the prenup,
hey, listen.
his sign.
listen,
His sign.
what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
They might contest
Women
it.
challenge
They might
prenups
contest-
all the
They
time.
might contest and challenge it. I'm
Women
not saying
contest the prenups
Todd-
all the time.
Todd Tucker Burruss, don't try to get your money.
Get your money, nigga. She makes
Get
more
your
than
money,
you.
King.
Get your
Get
money.
your money, kid.
If you help that woman, which I'm sure he did, 13 years being with her, I know.
See,
I know this man helped her.
I'd have to see. 'cause
What
see,
you
I
what you
know-
done
what
what
you
you
know
done
Kandi
before?
for.
Now listen,
said
what you
know-
done?
You said you know Kandi from the TV show.
Oh, she does TV shows. She has
From, what's her
businesses.
name?
Okay, boom. I also know Kandi from
From-
the sex toy.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Yeah, I know Kandi from that.
and from music.
and from
And
music.
I-
First, her music.
I have not heard Todd's name not narred not one time
On any of it.
Ever.
Well, like I said,
Ever.
we seen
But get your money,
we
King.
used to see we seen the show. So I see
No, don't try and put it on me like that, my
You
guy.
did,
I said I
bro.
think I saw this
You did,
episode.
bro. You
I said
saw
I think I saw
it.
this
You saw it.
episode.
Now he want to tap. I
No, you were glued into it.
Yeah,
I can hear
was,
it.
nigga.
I'm telling you, I think wife used to watch it, and I think I remember
And
hearing
if
something
you
about
was
this
with Your
episode.
wife while she watching it, nigga, you watched
Nevertheless,
it. You watched it.
he
Too.
I heard it.
signed
You
a
watched it.
I heard this nigga say,
You watched it.
I just want to get this over with.
You watched it.
They got him dead to rights signing a prenup on TV.
And it's documented.
On TV. They got you dead to
It
rights.
don't matter though.
And
It don't matter.
if I'm
He
not
was under pressure.
if I'm not mistaken, don't you have to sign off on a lot of stuff that they release now too?
Contested King.
Oh yeah, hey.
And then too, and then
which
another
wife
thing,
was
and then
yours,
another
King?
thing, what we don't know is you don't know the language of the contract. The language of the contract probably protect her access before they were married. Now, since they were married, then that's a different ball game. Now, again, if he helped her any type of way to build her business, he deserves.
Yeah. But the nigga did sign a prenup.
Yeah, he did. But I believe it's for her for everything she had before they got together.
We gonna see, like I say, like Dove said, get your money, King.
Hey, man. Hey.
Whatever you're entitled.
She got to pay
I hope she
alimony.
get.
Listen, because she changed his lifestyle. Them being married, his lifestyle was changed. So she got to maintain that
Like I said,
lifestyle.
he's going to get some money.
Yeah, he gonna get
I
some
don't
money.
know him.
He going to get some
I
money.
don't know Todd.
He gonna get
I
some
know
money.
Kandi.
He gonna get some money.
Yeah, he's gonna get some
Gonna
money.
get some.
So yeah, it looks like after the divorce was filed, it was filed claiming that the marriage was irretrievably broken, with no reasonable hope for reconciliation.
That means it's over.
See, look,
over.
that's why Cardi B and
Also-
Rihanna is smart.
Mm.
They ain't married.
They were, yeah, they were.
Cardi was.
Cardi was. I'm talking about with her new baby daddy. So they just got child support. They got
You
to
don't
work
want to
out.
marry her.
Huh?
He just wanted to.
I get what you're saying.
Look,
That's not what I'm getting to.
and they say
Rihanna, she ain't marrying ASAP. So you know he can't get if they were to leave. If she were to leave him alone, I'm sure that he can get some type of support because regardless, him being in her lifestyle, his lifestyle has definitely changed. So
They say my boy got 6 kids coming. I'm like, stop. They say Step got 6 kids coming. I'm like, hey, he on the field balling though. He working hard.
But one can take care of him without his help for sure. So I don't know about the other 5, but we know one of them. She got it. She got that.
God,
We're
the
going to
other
be
ones.
we're going to be congratulating Stephon all
the first half of next year.
We're going to be congratulating
Every
my
other
boy a
month.
lot.
Hey, congratulations.
Bro,
nigga.
don't like them rubbers, boy. He hate them shits, boy.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I hope this divorce plays out amicably, which it won't.
Oh, it's gonna
Yeah,
get
but if you think he deserves the prenup money?
he deserves some type of spousal support.
Whatever he signed for, he deserves.
Yeah, he deserves some type of spousal support.
Whatever they signed for in that shouldn't even be contested. This is what we now. Hassan said, you might be able to contest it and maybe get more, possibly, but no, what we've already signed for is what I'm getting.
Yeah, exactly. Now, like I said, it most likely it all depends on the language. So, assuming, it's protecting her assets before they became married. Now, since they've been married for over a decade, if he has proof that he's helped her in some shape or form with any of her businesses, then outside of spousal support, he deserves some type of compensation. Because if it was a man, they damn sure would get it.
Well, good luck to both of them.
Yes, indeed.
Good luck to both of them.
Okay, so in other news, Meg Thee Stallion won a civil defamation lawsuit against her, or that she put against a blogger, Magro Cooper, who spread false rumors, including promoting a deep fake adult video as a paid surrogate for Tory Lanez after he shot her in 2020. And a jury found this blogger liable, awarding Megan $59,000 in damages, which was reduced from $75,000. And the defamation count was dismissed by the judge due to procedural issues, allowing for significant attorney fees recovered. So basically,
Meg got some money coming.
$59,000, which isn't much. Meg spent over $2 million in legal fees. But also at the same time, the blogger has to recoup her legal fees. So she wins $2 million, or she wins $59,000 plus the legal fees. So
watch what you say and do it. Watch what you say about people and watch what you do. Shoot.
Yeah, but
get her money up.
Yeah,
get her money up.
Yeah, $59,000. That's not a lot of money to pursue.
Look. I think
you gotta quit saying that, yo.
Like, people really take money.
You know how much that really like. You got
look at money.
Everybody's not in your bracket, Doug. Everybody's not in your bracket.
Like $59,000 is chunk.
I'm not in my bracket.
Stop that.
Everybody's not in your bracket.
It's a nice chunk of money. You writing it off like that's
that could change somebody's week.
I'm talking about not only did you have to spend $2 million, but you had to spend $2 million in court fees. And you had to take time off to go to court.
But shrugging off $59,000. But shrugging off $59,000 is
gotta
still,
go get it.
It's still we can't just shrug off $59,000.
Yeah,
like I said, you might have had bigger things to do.
The economics don't add up.
Yeah,
what she could have been making, like going on commercial or some whatever the case may be, she taking time going to court. She's losing money. So at this point, it's just the principal basis and to shut that blogger down.
It's just all about the principle. She ain't care. But look, I got $59,000 out of it, and I want my money.
And you paid me back for paying for my lawyers.
Yeah, I want my 59 stack.
Still a W.
And I'm sure the lawyer fees are more than that.
Yeah. But like he said, it's principle.
I mean, that's all it was, because it damn sure wasn't the money.
Yeah, when you up that high, you doing that shit just strictly for principle. You shut that shit down, so now you got it on paperwork. They do it again, you can bust them in the head for an even bigger amount.
And remember, she still spent, what was it, $250,000 a day for that place she was at? So she still lost money.
She spent some money behind that shit.
Yeah.
So it's just principle basis just to get it on paperwork. Like I said, if you come out of pocket again, we got it on paper. Now I can hit you for a larger amount.
Yeah, so that I guess that's good. That'll teach those bloggers out there.
You got to shut the hell up.
Yeah, to deep fake and talk bad.
Yeah, that AI shit is serious, bro.
Watch what you say and watch what you do.
Yeah, that's good. But there was one part of the lawsuit that was dismissed, saying the defamation part, because Meg is a public figure and considered part of the media, so they have a right to say, certain things about her that may not be true, as long as they're not promoting it as real.
Okay.
So I guess they get away with that. Yeah, but other than that, good job, I guess. Okay. Wanted to move along to another topic. I wanted to discuss Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, because they're in the news again. And this time they're in the news because they were doing an interview with George Clooney. And George Clooney said he and his wife don't argue. And that's when Travis Kelce claims he and Taylor Swift never once had an argument during their 2.5-year relationship. I said, that's amazing because I don't know a single woman I haven't had an argument with.
Because they ain't even around each other. That's one shit. She always on tour and shit. He playing football, so they're not even around each other. If we already do the numbers saying that regular people, they realistically doesn't be around their partner in real time 4 hours out of the day. They ain't even around each other, not even that. They around each other probably 2 hours out of the day. So yeah. So of course you're not gonna argue with her. You don't even hardly fucking see her. Y'all don't see each other. So when y'all do see each other, yeah, y'all lovey-dovey want to be in each other goddamn face. The real thing gonna be around what it's gonna be like when y'all stationary that y'all ain't doing shit.
That's a good question.
Right.
Stationary, because he does have an off season.
Yeah, he got an off season. Most likely when he in the off season, she's touring.
I mean, I don't argue with. I haven't argued in one of my relationships in years. Like, it's futile. Arguing is stupid. It gets you nowhere. Arguing is stupid. Like, I haven't argued with any one of my partners in years, and they will attest to the same. Like, I arguing is senseless.
Mm-hmm. I disagree because I just find it weird that people don't. You
telling me you don't? No relationship perfect. You gonna argue? Some type of something.
No, not necessarily. See, the one thing about me is I'm good with compromising. That's one thing. That's one
I
thing.
Compromise too.
That's
shit.
one thing that. Yeah,
no.
But see, I compromise before we even get to the argument. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, it's not worth it. Usually you're arguing over something small anyway. More than likely, you're not really arguing over anything big like that. And but that's just me.
Everything small turns into big shit.
No, people turn molehills into mountains. That's what people do.
Same shit. If it's small, it turns it more. The more it keeps doing is add up. It's gonna be something big.
But if you learn to compromise earlier and come up with a solution, it won't grow into a mountain.
That's not willing to compromise. It's either their way or no way. So you mean to tell me you ain't never had no situation like that?
Not in years.
You just sat here and admitted
I just said not in years.
Okay, I'm about to say you've been involved in toxic relationships.
But those were years ago.
Where a person ain't, you can compromise. You can be level. Hold on. Wait. Let me. You was the toxic person, right?
I was the one who had control over the situation.
So I'm saying is you can hold on. Cause we ain't gonna play like that shit go roll out. It can be plenty of times you can be level headed, calm, collective. And you can try to reason with that other female, and she ain't trying to hear that shit. She's trying to get her point across any means necessary. And you have a decision as a man, like, are you gonna let her ass run over you or not?
I've never been in that. I haven't been in that situation in years.
So years. All right, thank you. That's all I'm just saying. You've experienced. I'm not saying
you date agreeable women. That's the problem.
Yeah, like that's what I'm shooting for. I'm shooting for somebody who's rash and reasonable. You know what? Why not? Why not try to find people that are logical thinkers like I am? Like, we'll sit down and we'll chop this up logically, and I don't need nobody who's irrational.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to look for. But unfortunately, depends on how shit rolls. Sometimes that shit don't work out like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like for me, for instance, I can be as blunt, as bold, straight to the point. And there's a lot of people that knows me. Personally and business wise, I'm straight to the point. And there's always that one nigga that feel like they can take me out of my lane. They can change me, whatever the case may be, and issues comes about. And it ain't got nothing to do with somebody lying to them, nothing like that. You got some individuals, they don't give a fuck. They feel like in their head they can do that. They can change you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, in Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's case, they don't have to change because they're just so agreeable together.
Yeah, they not around each other. Shit.
Yeah, well, Taylor Swift has not said anything about whether they argue or not. They just said that they're very passionate and they work through things. So some people said you don't have to have arguments. You can have disagreements.
Disagreements can be arguments.
That's what I thought an argument was.
Right. An argument is a disagreement.
I'm about to say, everything has the meaning. Everything has a different meaning these days. Yo.
Yeah. You see, like, an example of that is Ike and Tina. You see, that's
a fight. That's a physical abuse right there.
Well, it led up to that. You see, the disagreement was when she didn't want to eat the cake, and Ike said, eat the cake anyway.
The difference was the reason why she ain't want to eat the cake because, number one, the nigga stuck his hand in the cake and said, eat the cake, anime. You know what I'm saying? He stuck his hand in the cake. Now, if he'd have sliced the goddamn cake and put it on the damn plate and got a damn spoon or a fork and said,
She might have
here,
possibly
anime, eat the
ate
cake,
it.
she'd probably eat the damn cake. The nigga stuck his dirty ass hands, cocaine hands, liquor ass hands, grabbing his nut hands in the fucking cake and said, eat the cake, anime. And she probably done smelt his balls thousands of times like, nigga, I don't want to eat that cake. That cake stink, nigga.
And today was the day.
Right.
Anime.
Exactly.
Had to have
So
a fucking
she
dog.
was not had enough. So if he would have cut the cake,
What kind of hands?
nut grabbing, cocaine finger, liquor hands. He done his nails dirty as hell. He done stuck his whole hand in the damn cake and said, eat the cake, anime. She like, hell no, I don't want to eat that stinking ass cake. I can smell your nuts off the cake from right here, nigga. And he said, eat the cake, smush it all in the face. Now he'd have cut the cake, put it on the damn plate, took a damn spoon or a fork and feed it to her, she probably would have ate the damn cake.
That's a goddamn shame. You know, if that had happened 30 years later, Purell would have saved the fight. All Ike had to do was squirt some Purell on his hands.
Not cocaine finger. Dog.
Cocaine finger, nut
finger.
grabbing, ball hands in the damn cake.
Hairy
nut cake.
grabbing.
She smelled his nuts all on the damn.
Ass scratching,
She smelled his
nut
ass
grabbing.
and balls on the damn cake, and she said, "I don't want the cake. I don't want the cake. He said, "Bitch, you gonna eat this damn cake? Nut sacks and all. Here, all that shit."
Now, Hershey Goddess says just because we disagree doesn't mean we have to argue.
You're right, but usually disagreements.
You agree to disagree.
You agree to
That's
disagree.
the stop. Okay, we disagree and it's over.
But it
that's
ain't.
it.
But it don't never happen like that though. We know
No,
that.
no, yes it does.
Who?
No, never happens
Yes,
like
it does.
So you said,
Well, y'all just be having
See, and
tumultuous
that's-
relationships.
Listen,
God damn.
listen to what I'm saying. See, what she said was you can agree to disagree, and
Right.
that's where we cut it off.
Right.
After we've agreed to cut it off, see, then y'all want to keep going, which now that's when the argument begins.
Because y'all already agreed to disagree.
We agreed to disagree.
Now it's
and
over.
That's it.
but we all,
Everybody bet.
we all know.
Next topic.
We all know most people just do that as a fake wave the flag just to shut you up. Because they really don't. It's a 52
I
fake
mean,
out.
sometimes it's a good. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's a good
sometimes it
move,
is, but
it's not,
sometimes it is. Majority of the time it is.
But if you see the issue is not that big, like the issue's not that big, okay, fine, it's whatever. We'll agree to disagree.
You're
And
right.
we stop
Listen,
right there.
man. Like I said, my experience, the shit I've been involved with, it's been over some of the dumbest things. But what it all boiled down to is who has the leverage. And if you come across an individual who tries to get leverage on you, it doesn't matter what type of angle, what type of reasonable, they don't care. The only difference is they want that leverage. They have in the back of their mind, they have to have their leverage.
I just know when to stop. I just know, like, I don't.
You got some people that don't, though.
I know how far I'm willing to go, and I'm not willing to cross certain boundaries if it's like that. Like, you know, like I say, I'm an easygoing person. I really don't care about a lot of stuff.
Right.
It's just whatever at the end of the day. I'm not going to, unless it's something serious, I'm not crossing over into the argument.
And then on top of that, it also
Threshold.
depends on what it is, because if it's just a simple, all right, it's levels to this shit. And the reason why Ty he want half. He want to go against that prenup. He hot. He pissed off. You know what I'm saying? You make somebody mad, they're not walking away clean. If you got something, money, motion, that person isn't gonna walk away clean like that, because they know for a fact the effect they had of y'all being together, whether it's financially, physically, mentally, that's all gonna change, and somebody else about to have an opportunity to get that. They're not gonna walk away clean. They're gonna either walk away with something or they're gonna tear your shit up. Now, if you somebody that just, hey, you got a job, I got a job, or you ain't got shit, they'll leave your ass. It's nothing that they're gonna miss. So it's levels to this shit.
Like Buddha said, like it's what you seek out. I don't.
You ain't gotta seek that out. You don't have to seek it out.
That's true. I will say you don't have to seek it out.
You don't have to seek it out. Some people listen.
But you attract somebody.
It's just sometimes. Listen,
I refuse to invest myself that much emotionally into.
But you'll
a
be
conversation.
surprised. Listen, man, and the only reason why I'm talking like this because I personally experienced this shit.
We know.
All right, nigga. All right. Yeah.
Like I said, the only reason we know is because of how you approach these topics.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, like I said, bro, you got some people that you don't have to, they will invest time.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think you're aggressive?
Oh yeah, that's my personality.
But, and this is my next question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think if you toned your aggression down just a little bit, people would look
Only.
I didn't even hear him finish the question. You already didn't hear him finish the question.
I know where you going with it, but go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
And see, that's the whole
Go
thing.
ahead.
It's like,
Finish what you said.
First of all, you're my guy.
Mm-hmm.
But see, maybe you don't see yourself
I see
how
myself.
other people see you.
I see myself.
No, you don't see yourself. See, you're a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
You be in the weight room, lifting weights, stuff like that. Talk a little aggressively. Can possibly
Actually,
be a
I
little
don't.
No, yes you do. Coming from me, just from me as a guy who spends time with you. Who spends time with you?
People in the chat said, "Hell yeah, he is."
They said what?
Hell yeah,
as
you
a
are.
guy who spends time with you. If you would possibly just ratchet back the aggression just a tad bit. Not saying you can't be but you be a little aggressive and just to ratchet it back just a little bit. I think that would help you a lot. If you would take it back just a little bit,
okay?
Because you come off as the angry black guy.
He can't. Nah, I ain't gonna call him the angry black guy.
We ain't doing
that. No, okay. What it is? No, you're not lying. But what it is just.
So what you mean?
It's the approach. It's the it's like you said. It's the intensity. Because that's not passion. That's just intensity. And all it is intensity. You may call it passion. No, that's just intensity.
I ain't saying passion.
No, like I said.
But we're just saying, cut it in half a little bit, and you might get different results because you're a big dude. You intimidate people. Maybe you might not see yourself as a big dude, but as one guy looking to another guy, and when we have conversation, just from our
this nigga know he big.
It's whatever. Sometimes people don't see.
Okay, so all right, so.
But that all we're saying is sometimes you might just want to. It's a million ways to skin a cat. It's a million ways to skin a cat.
It is.
But again, like I said, from my perspective, right?
Why you skinning cats?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we in?
Kels?
Yeah. We don't be.
Nah, intruder. Just intruder burglar.
So,
it's Diddy.
For starters, yeah, I'm an aggressive person, but I mean, I'm not. It's like I'm not an angry. But I'm one of the most easygoing person.
It comes off at times.
Of course, because some people don't deserve to see that. Because if you come in with some bullshit, right? I'm gonna let you see it immediately. I ain't even playing with you. My body language is gonna let you know first. If I sense there's gonna be some bullshit coming from you, your intentions is not well, I'm just gonna be that person and let you know immediately.
But you have to learn how to lighten up.
Lighten up. I lighten up. No, it's a lot of people that gets different versions. Dub, you think I'm aggressive towards you?
No,
not aggressive as in.
Ask me.
Okay.
Ask me.
Okay.
And these are coming from niggas that was
who from that work
that I guess in their younger years they gotten older now. They're fathers now. Some of them grandfathers. They'll lighten up and shit. I guess that's what it was.
Well, I mean, I can
Because based on what the stories you used to tell me back in the Met, nigga. Yeah, you was
My dad is still a great bro. I just had an argument. I just had a disagreement with my father over the other weekend.
I'm
the fuck you talking about?
I'm coming off
on some real shit too.
I'm coming off of one of the roughest weeks I've probably ever had. I'm coming off of one.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Fuck
off
yes.
Well, what did I miss?
can't. I'm not going to go. Into
we're not
it,
disclosing all
but
that. Well, I'll tell you after the show.
One of the roughest weeks I can, and like he said, dealing with my dad, I know intimidation.
What?
I know intimidation. Dealing with my dad alone, I know what intimidation looks like. I know what being bullied looks like. I know what your presence, like,
stature.
Yeah, I know what all that looks like.
Is it also?
But sometimes you can diffuse situations by not, because you can't ever tell how other people view you.
We're not. But you also can misinterpret the reason or why a person is the way they are as well too.
Well, and the only reason I say that is because you can come off a little bit aggressive.
I know I can,
and that's why I'm like, you don't have to
sometimes
to do that though.
Hold on. Again, this is me, and I can own it. You know what I'm saying? I can own it. The thing is, if your intentions are all in good, yeah, I ain't got no problem dialing back. But if I know that you on some bullshit and you gonna act like you gonna tiptoe around it, I'm not gonna allow you to tiptoe around it. We're gonna have this conversation, and it's gonna be aggressive because, again, I see what's the elephant in the room. You feel what I'm saying? Most people don't say nothing because they say, "Oh, it's small." I've been in situations to where it was small. I didn't do nothing, and the shit kept building up because it gave them confidence to do so. And then when some shit really hit the ceiling, my ass was the only one that had to deal with it, and everybody else done did. So now I don't give a damn how small it is. If you are out of line, especially if I present myself in what I consider orderly fashion, and I'm consistent about how I treat people. You do some fuck shit, yeah, nigga, it's on. Mm-hmm. It's on.
Okay. Now the chat says he's not an angry black man. He's just really about his business, and I believe he protects it at all costs.
That's it. I protect that and people that I fuck with at all costs. I think that's a gem to have. Cause you got a lot of niggas that's around you, they don't give a fuck. Like we just talking about Diddy. The nigga didn't give a fuck. He cared about himself and what he can get.
Oh no,
who Diddy?
Yeah, Diddy.
I
did. What I did say, I own it. Listen, I own it and said two things can be true. Did he take advantage of some niggas that fell short on that vision? Yeah, I believe that.
Oh yeah,
I believe that. He's a businessman. You can't get to a billionaire without.
No, you gotta fuck some people.
I might have to step on some necks. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta step on some goddamn necks. So again, so that's why I say two things can be true. But this is where I also say, and I'm gonna let it go, that he put you on a platform that if you thought in depth, like, nigga, yeah, I got this contract, but shit, nigga, this is what I could do on my own outside the contract, and whatever I lost in the contract, I can make that shit up. But niggas didn't think that way because all they thought about it is, I got out the hood, I got a contract. That was it.
Yep.
Who really came up though?
Say what? Actually, if you
besides Diddy,
but see, the difference is Craig Mack, Craig Mack, any of Lil Kim, Lil C's, any of them, right? Biggie. They was on a platform that they never thought they would have been on. Now, if you understand, you take the hustle game that you learn from the streets, apply into this new money that you making legit wise, you could have got around the contract shit like they doing right now. Like with this is where I tell these young cats, if you look at history, it tells you what the fuck you need to do now and what to avoid. These niggas didn't read contracts. You got contracts that you can read and make sure you're on point. Let's say, I'm gonna cut it short. Let's say you get a bullshit ass contract, right? Mm-hmm. In that contract, it stipulates how many albums, whatever the case may be. There's also shit you can do outside the contract, like doing your own shows, selling your own merch and shit like that.
I'm sure he had his hand in all that too, but
I don't think so.
No, I'm sure Puff had his hand in everything that you did.
All the things he's not going to delve in.
I'll say,
image, NIL, all that. I need all that.
That wasn't created
but
then.
This is my thing with Puff. With Puff, like, okay, so Jay always brags about he's made millionaires.
Yeah,
he made Rihanna. He made Kanye. Yeah, he's made several millionaires. Puffy has made not one. Nobody's a millionaire. Nobody. Maybe Kim, but I don't think it really had to do with Puffy. Like, I think Kim just, Puffy. To me,
Lots wasn't.
If they are, which I'm sure they are, I don't think it had nothing to do with Puff.
No,
I know it had nothing to do with Puff.
Again,
mighty D block.
You're right.
Puff ain't make nobody no money but him.
Okay, but again, did he not put them on platforms that they never thought they can do? And
So
can't hold on.
So he can take them.
No. Again. What people is missing here, he did not put no gun to nobody's head. They had a contract to read. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't understand what the fuck you're reading, right? So you tricked yourself.
I just find it odd that you spawned off no millionaires, not one.
We don't know.
Out of all the talent, because he had probably one of the biggest talent pools of all.
Mary J.
Well, that was Uptown.
I understand, but he was.
I'm talking about Bad Boy.
I got you. Okay, now you said Bad Boy. All right.
So now you got Craig Mack, Biggie, Loon.
He made Biggie a millionaire.
Just got out of jail.
Loon.
He made Biggie a millionaire.
All these Black Rob. You got all these talents, and not one. And a lot of them are dead.
All of them.
So the locks in them are
all
still
locks
here.
are still.
Mace still here. But you didn't make none of them millionaires under your watch. They all spawned off and went and got their money elsewhere. And that's
after they figured out you jerked them so much out that contract.
But you're a millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire.
Every contract he signed, he probably jerked everybody for multi-million dollars.
And how many other black artists we knew got jerked? It's all about understanding, reading your literacy.
And that's true.
So let's go back to what we were saying about last week, whether you know the number game or reading game.
You need to know both.
You're right. You need to know both. But if you had I found some millionaires. It was like a handful of them. They had dyslexia. Or they didn't know how to read. They knew how to add, subtract, and multiply. The thing about it is, when it comes to that contract, the verbiage can trick you. And if you don't have the detailed vocabulary of what you're reading, right, you can be misled. But if you have a numbers like, well, 50,000 to 100,000, this is what you owe me after taxes and this and the third, they know that shit. They know whether they're making money or not.
The intricacies of it is not going to matter.
But this is the thing to me. What it sounds like to me is Puff just had lawyers. Here, my lawyers will look over it for you. Don't worry about it. We'll look over it for you. We got you.
Again, at that time they didn't challenge none of that shit because they was happy the fact they got a record deal. Yeah. So he played.
Niggas was
so he played off their ignorance. That's what he did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so that makes him a bad person. No,
kinda.
No, the fuck it don't. No, it don't. It don't. Because again, if you have aspirations of being a star, right? Did you had to learn how to get it. Now, of course, a lot of us had to learn as we go, called trial and error shit. That's what a lot of them went through, trial and error. But they still relevant. They still able to get the money because they learn from trial and error.
So trial and error is, I guess, the experience they need to survive in the music industry.
Exactly. Well, again, and then now for the new gen. You're right. It is. Again, it is. Well, if you really want to be honest, you go through trial and error in life because there's a lot of things that your parents don't teach you. There's a lot of things that you learn outside of what your parents taught you and stuff, and you had to learn it. You might have made a mistake, brush yourself off, try that shit again. It's called trial and error.
My question is this. So you're saying beating people doesn't make you a bad person?
He didn't beat them. He gave them a contract that they didn't understand.
He beat the brakes off.
He didn't beat the brakes off of.
I mean, with a weight belt.
Again,
Like
you
leather
gave a contract that you didn't know how to read.
Get
But
the
you know, but
strap.
some people, like you said, you took them out of the hood or whatever. Some people don't have, you know what I'm saying?
That's the people who took advantage of.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and most of them niggas, all they was
But
doing,
all
they
I'm
was
saying-
happy that the
all
fact
I'm
they got a
saying
record
is
deal.
It makes you. It doesn't make you a bad person.
It don't make them a bad person, but does it make them a little? Yeah,
A swindler.
Yeah, it does.
Swindle
Very
is not.
grimy.
Swindle
You
is
can't-
not a good. Is not when you throw synonyms. Swindler.
That's what you a swindler.
That's a bad person.
Okay, but again, you can read that.
It's
shit.
the opposite of an
But some people
enabler.
can't read that shit. You
So
gotta
who
think
fault
about
is that?
it.
Is that his fault?
See, you can't.
Those
Now I
are-
got, so now I got to
Nah,
teach you how
that's
to
not his
read.
fault.
No,
so now I
those
got
are
to teach
niggas
you how
who
to
ain't learned
read,
about
so you can
numbers.
read this contract, so you get this money.
Like he.
That's why reading is fundamental.
That's not his fault though.
But this is the number one thing, and this is I get what Hassan is saying. Like, so you have a chance to sign with Bad Boy, you're looking at the contract, but nigga, this puff sitting right across from you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You happy?
People
I'm trying to be
trusted
working
him.
with
They
him.
trusted
Oh, yeah.
him.
You're right.
You know, they
You're
trusted
right.
him.
Fucked him right on over.
Yeah, that's what that is. They put trust in him, and then he fucked
Because
them over.
we thought you were a good guy.
Again,
What it is the biggest thing it is it's the approach to business. That's all. Puffy's looking at it from, all right, they're not going to read this shit. They're going to see this number I got up here. They're going to work off that number. They're not reading none of the other.
Fine print.
Fuck fine print, nigga. None of the other letters.
Language.
The A's, the B's, the C, the D's,
All they
the
saw-
Roman
all they
numerals.
see- all they see
They're
is
not
where they
reading
get up
all
front.
Of that. They're not reading everything else. You see Diddy across the table. You know Diddy's not his reputation, but you know Bad Boy. You seeing Bad Boy
they got
this,
upfront
Bad
money.
Boy that.
You know, back in the day, you got upfront money.
Yeah, that
got
signing bonus.
Right.
That bonus.
You see that
Right.
signing bonus,
Them
you ain't
niggas-
thinking about
listen,
nothing
so
on
them
no
niggas-
writing.
Listen, them niggas got $1 million. I bet you any kind of money, them contracts was over at least $1 million.
Not back
Now-
then they weren't. No.
What?
Not back then they weren't. No.
Over $500,000. Yeah.
So I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Because remember,
the locks weren't.
That type of money wasn't thrown
loss
around.
wasn't what?
That type of money
The loss
wasn't thrown
wasn't what?
around back
They
then.
weren't getting like you. If
The
you
lo-
get
no, the loss wasn't
million,
what?
You're busting it down 3 ways. So everybody's getting 300. If you're giving them $1 million as a group.
As a group.
I'm not giving you $1 million.
And they were
as
probably
each
getting like
entity.
100,000 back
They was
then.
getting them niggas was getting as a group because you know why? They was listen, we talking about if you was and back then, still is now, you on a Clue mixtape, Clue, oh my God, just had his name, Ron G,
Tony Touch.
all them niggas, and you on them Clue tapes, and you came out of something. Them niggas was blazing. That's how 50 got on and shit like that, and everybody now. So he was signing niggas left and right, like y'all said. He know how to spot talent, and he knew how to spot talent. The thing about it is, if you fall short-sighted on what your dreams and aspiration is, Puffy knew who to play with and who not to play with. A lot of them niggas,
I
like you
think Puffy was playing with everybody.
Yeah, he
of
played with
course, but
everybody,
I think
It's not he
I
knew
can
something. I
only-
just think
I
that
can
was
only
that's his
imagine the
approach. He
music
just
he would-
approached it like that, and whoever did it, that's
if you
bet I
wasn't
got
up
him.
on your game, like if you wasn't up on your game, meaning like you knew what the fuck you was reading.
But not just that. I could only imagine who Puff was blackballing because he's so powerful back then. Like they always talk about
when he came with Andre Harrell, he
Puff was the way in the
That
door.
is why. Exactly why.
You're right, because that nigga he had an ambition. He was an ambitious ass nigga.
He was.
And he took advantage of his opportunities that he got. So now he's looking at it like this. If I got up this like this because I had got an opportunity and I was hungry as hell and I took my shit and took off. If I turn around, give a nigga an opportunity too, and these niggas is not hungry when they get the fucking food, then I'm gonna issue out how much they get.
I'm not going.
That's the thing that y'all missing in all this.
Puff had the ultimate drive. His drive to be successful was
Exactly.
was unmatched. But
so when it
like
came,
I say, there's always the other side, your drive, but what you're doing while you're on your way. Not saying that you're not amazing at
Wait,
your
so that is
job.
a traffic light there.
was just
That is a stop
that was just
sign
like
there.
when we were talking about the first thing, the basketball thing.
We can't get mad at Puff because he
because
promoted the hell out that event and had everybody in their
right.
mom
He
at that
didn't.
event.
Number one, he didn't know. This is where I'm like, how do you over promote something? You feel what I'm saying? Because back then, what they had, radio station, word of mouth, flyers.
From a person who makes the money off of what goes on, there's no such thing as over.
It's no such thing as over promotion. So the thing about that incident, what people not understanding was, them niggas took advantage of not wanting to pay. So they bum rushed like they do up there any other events. They bum rushed the event.
Scabbing out of control.
That's not his fault. That wasn't his fault.
That's why I said no. I didn't blame Puff for that. Puff
they
was
try to say
amazing for promoting the way he did.
So the thing about it is, what people was hating on Puff about, this nigga is the ultimate hustler. That's all. And the thing about it is, this nigga, he sit here, he gives you like he gave like his like the dude that what's the man name helped him with the co-found Bad Boy. He gave this nigga when he went to Clyde Davis after Andre Harrell fired him and shit. He went to Clyde Davis. He brought Clyde Davis and he heard Biggie album and shit. And Clyde Davis cut that $3 million check to him.
Yeah, Biggie.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Biggie was doing a lot.
Exactly.
He played for Eric Sermon. Eric Sermon stopped you ready to beat his ass.
Right.
Like, oh, this
nice. So you talk
Biggie is the
right. So
stomping his ass out.
So he get this money from Clyde Davis. He kept half of it. He gave the other half to his partner and said, this is $1.2 million. Now, $1.2 million in the early 90s, he said, nigga, this your money. Do what you want to do with it. Only thing I expect is my fucking company to run. So now he gave you a platform to be powerful, to do what you need to do. The nigga fell short-sided. He tried to do some slick ass shit, got caught out there, and he took the shit back from him.
What'd he do?
He tried to do some I forgot because I saw somebody in comments brought it up too. He tried to do some underhand shit in the business. And he got caught up into some type of investigation, and then in return, Puff turned around and pretty much allegedly forced his ass to give up his shares of the fucking business.
You know what that was to make him give up 25% of Bad Boy, because that's a big percentage.
It is,
especially of that company.
Again,
if you just give it up.
Like I said, he gave this nigga a blank check. He gave this nigga $1.2 million and said, do your thing. So as long as the company's well. So if this nigga had an ambitious goal to flip that shit, as long as the company, Puffy was cool with it, but the nigga was short-sighted. So Puffy said, let me get that shit back. You ain't ready. That's what he did. Mm-hmm. So niggas is hating on him because he gives you the platform to do shit. If you fall short-sided, doesn't have that hunger to go get it, he gonna take that shit from him. And in that regards, I don't have no problem with that shit because you ain't gonna fuck my shit up.
Indeed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on from the revisited topic of the Diddy documentary. And let's move on because Matt Barnes was in the news. Matt Barnes apparently got extorted by for $60,000 by AI.
60 man.
That's some new shit, especially in 2025 to get extorted.
That's some extra simping shit there. Like that's a different form of simping there. Like you got to call that what it is. You said how much again?
61,000. So Matt Barnes got finessed out of 61,000 by an AI snow bunny, as Gilbert Arenas calls it. Basically, he developed a relationship with somebody over the internet and told him all these secrets and shit, and then they generated some AI videos.
Put a hit out on.
Are these niggas that desperate for like that? Is look, you gotta be.
Yes, they have to be.
You got to be.
I wouldn't say desperate. He just got duped.
You're that desperate that you just pick any random person that pops up in your fucking thing and be like, damn, that's what I'm about to do.
I mean, shit, he probably had randoms did that shit before and he was plucking their asses. And he came across one that was an AI. That AI shit is serious.
Now you look like the fucking.
I wouldn't say it's a simp because again, listen, just hear me out. We're talking about new age technology. You feel what I'm saying? AI has done a lot of bullshit. Y'all laughing. That shit doing some serious shit, bro.
Does his face look like laughter?
Okay, that shit cutting jobs, all that shit. So if you not hip This nigga bullshit. If you not hip with the technology, you feel what I'm saying? You can't get duped. So I wouldn't call it no simp shit. I wouldn't.
Call it.
Again, if you got random chicks, and I believe this, he had random chicks that be random models that be in his DM, and he does occasionally meets up with them. He does bang them out. So here we are. He got an AI one that tricked his ass.
He does throw them 61.
I don't know. Again, I don't know what the content, the reason why he gave up the 60,000. Maybe they
where the 60,000?
They probably listen.
Because that's the
if he shared. Listen, time out.
That's the simple
If he
part.
if he shared sensitive.
I just got questions.
Now real talk. If we
I fuck with Matt Barr.
Listen, if we sat right here and said when Unc went through his situation with that white girl. We also know they got companies out here called honey traps that put out hit out on various celebrities. And how they put it, and this is an old KGB Soviet Union tactic. They'll send a woman to you, whatever. You tell them, you get close to them, whatever the case may be. Tell them your most sensitive pillow talk.
Need you on their team.
It's facts though. But it's facts.
My God,
bro, we talked about this.
You ain't even got the only question we got is how you're going to be like it's not simping, but 61,000 has been.
Those are yearly salaries.
I got
right
you,
there.
but I'm giving you he probably pillow talk said some shit that he shouldn't have said, and they turned around and used it to blackmail his ass.
Okay, well, I got more details in regards to what's going on. So it looks like, Barnes is alleging that a woman used AI to create deepfake audio, video, and text messages that put him in a compromising position. He said he's accusing this woman of threatening to leak manipulated content. He claims that the AI technology made him appear unfaithful to his then fiance, and the extortion attempt began in July of 2023, shortly after his split from his girlfriend. And Barnes has shared on Instagram he's going to file a lawsuit against Tasha K, who published AI-generated content portraying him as unfaithful, and he said he has receipts. And he continued to pay this extortionist until September 2024 to reduce the stress on his then girlfriend, who was pregnant at the time, and he provided proof of paying amounts to $61,000, revealing the emotional toll of the situation. And they said the situation escalated when false audio and other materials were reportedly sent to Tasha K, leading to further sensationalized reports about his personal life. So he's suing Tasha K for distributing this AI shit.
So what happened, or what I'm to believe is he was
capital.
He was sending dick pics back to this AI generator.
Probably did.
And he was probably sending back little masturbation videos to this.
They created AI. They took what information he gave and created a fake AI shit.
He got wide open. For an NBA player or for anybody who makes
professional athlete,
for anybody who makes this type of money,
or anybody
for
in power,
to be this easy, it seems like for you to get stuck for 61,000.
I mean, if you
feel sorry for you.
Why? Because if you 60,000 really though, what they probably do on all the smoke podcasts, what they get. That 60,000 ain't shit, and then he still, other entities he get money and shit that.
That's not. I'm not talking about how you're making your money. I'm talking about why you're sending out 60,000.
It just told you they had created. They created a fake
created trial.
Not even a real one.
Not even a real person.
A digital trial.
Okay, but he just said it was bringing stress on his baby mom.
And she was pregnant.
And she was pregnant.
He did that. He
His
did
baby
that.
mom looking at
How he did that?
You simping on a created white girl. You simping on a created white girl.
Before he paid out the money. Why he paid the money out was because it was putting pressure. It was stressing his pregnant baby mom.
You ain't smart enough to know that you're being lured into
And if you ain't done shit, why you paying? If you ain't done shit, why you paying shit?
Because they're exploited something that was minor and they making it bigger.
He did something.
You were willing to cheat.
Yeah, he's that. I'm sure he owned that part, but the rest of the part what they're doing. He probably did. We're gonna give an example. He probably did send the dick pic, but they created AI joint where he's jacking, he's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Making it more than what it is, and then sending off to Tasha K.
That means he did something.
No, if he did, yes. What you're missing is
I ain't missing nothing.
Yes, you are.
He
owning that he
did something, right?
He did something.
He started something.
What he's not owning
he
is
did something
they are
that started this whole snowball effect.
Right.
And it ended up. Stop.
That.
He started something.
He's owning
it
that.
It started this snowball effect.
Mm-hmm.
The end result.
Is
$61,000 in
simping. A false narrative, and you are leaking it to
the only thing
a
false
blogger.
was the AI.
Right.
the
only thing that's false is the
to.
AI and the AI generated material content that Tasha K is sending out to our viewers.
But he started it though.
He's not. See what y'all missing is
I'm not missing nothing.
Yes, you are. He's not denying that didn't happen. What he's denying is the AI generated content material that he's being blackmailed. That's what he's denying.
He still started it to have the AI generated material.
Yeah,
okay, but he's past that.
You
That's
couldn't
not
be
what
blackmailed
right.
if you didn't
do nothing.
The point I'm saying is y'all saying he's simping.
Right.
Y'all saying he's simping because he paid it out. And what I'm saying is, how is that simping when he's trying to squash a false narrative?
Remember Teo?
Yeah.
You remember
he
made up a whole girlfriend.
Right.
Okay.
That's when the catfish.
Okay.
But that was an actual person though. It was just fake.
Okay. Now, Matt Barnes got swindled. Swindle's the word now. Swindled by imaginary white girl. 61,000.
Listen, if they sign an AI generated to a music contract,
We ain't worried about the music contract right now.
It is because that lets you know how real shit is.
No. We're not worried about the music contract. We're talking about this nigga.
Can you spot out something AI? Can you spot out something AI?
I can.
I know
you can because you in the field.
I know if something.
That was a yes or no question.
I know
that was a yes or no question.
I'm not jumping.
That was a yes or no question.
Yes.
So you can spot out AI material.
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because the main thing about AI that a lot of people really don't understand or get, and I'm not trying to be flashy about the shit. AI is too smart. Like they don't use a lot of shortcuts or none of that shit. They're so programmed. They do everything like it's specifically the English dictionary. They don't make mistakes like that.
And the one thing
they don't short key or any of that.
I was always taught if it's too good to be true.
It usually is.
They have perfect, bro. How many motherfuckers do you know with perfect,
a lot
just
of people
perfect grammar?
A lot of people don't believe that hype.
Like perfect grammar. How many motherfuckers in this world, especially this day and age, that you still know that use perfect?
But when you put it on blogging,
and diction,
when a blogger and whoever the messenger is, MAGA 50, putting out hit ass material, the audience not listening to whether it's AI or not.
Even
all
MAGA 50 use the shorthand
they hear
and
it,
abbreviations.
they see it, and they're going off that. That's all I'm just saying. A lot of people love the gossip, so they don't give a damn. They're not even spotting that AI. None of that shit. They don't care. They just see the content and they going off of that.
And that's what happens.
61,000 later. That's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all wonder why his girlfriend pregnant and stressed and all that. Because you done said 61,000 to nobody.
No, he sent the 61,000.
Yeah, I mean, you said to somebody.
He sent the 61,000 to stop them from releasing the content.
Because you got
Send it to who though?
To Tasha K.
What content that he created?
No,
right.
They created.
They
created.
You can't create content without whatever it is you need to start.
So if I send it just
if you send it, then you started
just
the content.
a dick pic, but you
there
said,
you go starting the content there. You started it right there.
No, that's not
that's
what
the
I'm
start
saying.
right there.
If you said that's not
it is the start.
That's not what I'm discussing. What I'm discussing is he's owning that. he sent we just using dick pic. He's owning he did that. But what he ain't owning is the AI content that's being created.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. This is the reason. Okay, let's get back to what the whole premise of this discussion is. You said he was simping, and I said, how was he simping? So you said because he paid it out to AI generated, and what I'm saying is he's paying for them to stop sending out fake
What we're saying
BS.
is if he doesn't send a dick pic,
I get that part. I understand that.
Not even that. If you don't send a dick pic, then they don't even have the material needed to create
the content.
Whatever content it is that's going to come from this. That's all. That's the whole thing.
I get what you're saying.
No, you don't.
I
You
do,
can't
because that's not
because
what-
you're
that's not
saying
what- that's not what
because
I'm
what you're
discussing.
saying. I know what you're saying is if
said
it came
he
from
said-
after that shouldn't matter because he's not. He didn't do any of that.
What I'm just
but
saying
you
is
started
he's
it.
saying he's simping. I'm like, how? He paying off.
You said that.
I get that. He's saying he's simping. That's not a simp.
That's pimping.
That's simping.
pimping. Pimping don't cost you $61,000. That
Right, you gonna get $61,000 from it.
That's not pimping. I know pimping. That's not pimping.
Sauce money.
Sauce mother. Fucking money.
Ooh-wee.
Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and move into sports because sports was sporting. Shador and the Browns.
He start tomorrow.
Yes. Who are they playing tomorrow?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked at it.
Why haven't you looked? I thought y'all would be into football.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm over here a little twisted.
Until Monday.
Man, I'm over here celebrating for Branson. I don't know if he's drinking or not. I got the cupcakes on the table. We already celebrating. I'm in celebration mode.
You are?
Yes, I'm is.
It's all good.
I got my brother's birthday coming up. Pop, you remember Poppy? Mo's birthday was yesterday. You know what I mean?
You asking me like I don't remember.
Hey man, some people
They
forget
play the
people.
Titans tomorrow.
Some people forget people. We
They're
got
playing the Titans.
Lil Putt birthday coming up. My niece birthday coming up. Your nephew birthday coming up. Buddha Sage birthday coming up. Like, bro,
It just came off a really.
the God's birthday is coming up. Like, this is about to be I'm celebrating, yo. I'm celebrating
one of the
because
worst
I
weeks
know
ever.
because I know at the end of the year I'm gonna be crying and I can't help it, and it's okay, and it's all good. I ain't tripping, so until then and all that. I'm celebrating, man. My life is this whole December is a celebration.
Because
you're
my,
right.
my December started out.
Whole
ass.
December is a celebration.
My December started out ass.
Starting from there, hey, bro,
Start
it's
out
over with.
ass.
It's over with. All that shit's situated. Everything is back to. I ain't gonna say back to normal, but it's back to normal.
It's good.
Yes.
Shador play the Titans. We gonna get it right.
Yeah.
Can't lose
That's
to
an
the
easy
Titans.
W for
Can't lose to the Titans.
Yeah, you can.
Can't
That's
lose to
all.
the Titans.
You shouldn't.
Their defense
No,
is
you
better.
can't.
No.
You shouldn't.
You can't. Because look, they're expected to win that regardless of who starts, Dylan or.
But you see the antic. You see the antic on the sideline with Jared Judy.
Yeah.
Talking about how Shador, he ain't throwing the ball. Shador like, look, nigga, I can't throw you the ball because they doubling you. And then when I do throw your ass the ball, you can't catch the motherfucker. He stood on business. My boy Shador stood on business. Like, look, nigga, you ain't coming over here. You ain't popped that shit when Dylan goddamn was quarterback. Nigga, don't come over here thinking you can come over here and pop your chops. Because, Judy, you ain't no number one receiver, bro. Like I said, you had
Who's his number one?
He's supposed to be the number one.
So Judy is the number one.
He ain't the number one because he can't catch.
They need to work that out one way or another. Like,
no,
he's their number one.
The nigga can't catch, bro.
I'm just saying.
Judy can't catch. No,
I'm
damn.
just saying.
Is that why they got rid of him from Denver?
Exactly.
See, cause I'm like, I know he was highly talented leaving Bama. I remember Bama. He was catching everything.
Isaiah Bond. Isaiah Bond, I think, or Tillman.
They just need to work through it. Judy looks
No,
crazy.
I'm sorry.
Judy
No,
look crazy
it's their tight ends. You
Okumu,
got
whatever.
Njoku and Harrison Jr. Their tight ends is like 2 and 3.
Your boy look crazy though. Judy definitely look crazy because
Man,
he
Judy
even try
can't
to
catch the ball, man. Shut the fuck up and catch the ball when it's thrown to you. Then come over there and try to pop noise.
I feel some parlays being smoked.
Yeah, it's gonna be smoke. That nigga can't. He threw him a couple of balls last week. The nigga didn't even catch the shit. You got nerve come on the sideline try to talk that shit.
We don't play till Monday, but there was a game this week though.
You right.
There
Damn
was a game
sure
this
was
week.
Thursday night.
There was a game
Yep,
this
sure
week.
was. We lost.
There was a game this
damn
week.
sure
There
was.
was a game this week. It was
You
a
right.
Thursday night game.
But you know I don't care because our season been shot.
Right. I ain't get no energy for nobody last week. You feel what I'm saying?
No, but
Right.
why give you the energy when you blew up the group chat
I
with
saw-
all this cowboy stuff last week?
You blow up the blue.
He blew up the
blow it
group
out
chat
every
last
time the
week.
Eagles week.
Thursday came and went. Ain't
You
say
right.
2 words.
I ain't
Didn't even
said
know they
shit.
played
We
that
lost.
night.
We lost.
I did. You know how I knew something happened? My nigga say, yo, I cannot believe they did not cover this fucking spread. That's all I heard
exactly.
about. I
What
cannot.
was the spread?
3.5.
Oh,
Killed my parlay.
Bruh. All I heard about,
Lost by
I'm in the
14.
middle of 2K. I know you fucking lying. That's all. I know you fucking. Something happened with a nigga should have. They called an offensive interference or pass. It was something with the interference called. It was just not the real deal.
Matt Eberflus, his ass need to be fired. They should have left his ass on the tarmac. He shouldn't even came back to Dallas.
I love
3.5.
I love when y'all get so excited. Y'all just
Hey, it's
y'all were
cool.
going to the playoffs.
Hey, bro,
Last week they
time out. What I just say? You gotta win. You gotta win Monday night. If the Chargers beat y'all, right? We still in it.
We have.
It's still the best team. It doesn't matter. You still got it. Whoever,
And the Commanders.
right?
Twice.
We got the Commanders
And the Giants.
and the Giants wins.
Chargers.
Both of them W's.
And the Chargers.
I don't know about that, doggy.
Who for the Giants?
I don't know about that,
Yo,
doggy.
nigga can't even slide. That motherfucker will be out of the. He gonna be out.
And
This
that's
nigga,
what-
he ain't gonna make it through the first season. He
I
ain't
guess
even
thought
had a whole full
he
season.
thought he was Cam Scatterbo.
Go get his ass
He
busted.
thought he was Scatterbo getting his ass knocked out.
Well, we didn't get a chance to talk
Sideline
about
blitz.
Scatterbo. He got a broken ankle and he in a WWE fight.
Y'all give up the most points I've ever seen.
Ever.
Like y'all give up 40
Ever.
points. I
Who
know at
said?
least
Hey, look,
first of all,
I can talk shit
did
because
say-
I
did
know we're
did
not
I-
in contingency.
did
We
I
haven't been in
say-
contingency
did I
since the
say I
season
haven't-
started.
did I say I have a
I'm just
top
out here
10
talking shit and
defense?
trolling.
You're telling me
I knew we weren't going nowhere.
y'all
But next
are
season,
not
oh, we
gonna lose
looking
another
good.
game knowing that your defense
These niggas,
gives
they
up
think they
40
going
points
somewhere.
We have a
like
chance to win.
that. Y'all do have a chance, but
Right.
y'all have just as
All
good
our
as we.
games, the remaining
Y'all always
games
have a chance.
are winnable. So y'all got 2 tough games out of the 5. If you lose 1 or 2, you put us right back in it.
You don't know what version of the Giants y'all gonna get yet. That's the
Mathematically, we
scary
still
part.
in it.
Mathematically.
Yeah, we are.
9%.
Well, we know the Commanders and the Giants out of it.
9%.
We here to fuck people's. We here to
They
fuck
we know
people's
the Commanders.
playoff
that'd be so
prediction
sweet.
up.
We know the
so
Commanders
sweet.
ain't doing that. They
We just
came
here to
in riding
we here to
high.
troll.
The
4
NFC
and 8
East
or
shit.
3 and 8.
All right, who we got playing tomorrow? Who's our Sunday games?
Oh man, it's looking bad.
You got-
We're
Are the
gonna
Panthers? We should be done with all buys, right?
No, you got some buys. Giants on the buy. So you
Giants
got
on the buy.
yeah. You got Dolphins against the Jets. 1 o'clock. 5-7 Dolphins. 3-9 Jets.
Trash cans.
You have the AFC North up for grabs. 6-6 Steelers against the 6-6 Ravens at
That
1
might be
o'clock.
worth
That would be a good
Might be
game.
worth watching.
Hopefully,
You got the 2-10 Saints against the 7-5 Buccaneers at 1.
Bucks.
Another game worthwhile watching. 8-4 Colts against the 8-4 Jaguars at 1.
Interesting.
You got a 1-11 Titans against the 3-9 Browns. Shador should get his W off of that one. You have the 3-9 Commanders against the 4-8 Vikings. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna win that game?
Yeah, we gotta win that game.
Winning
Your
for
boy
what?
Playing?
No, Jaden.
Yeah, he playing.
Oh, he is. He's
I
back.
think
He
playing.
back? You
Why
sure?
would you play him?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm
Ain't no
calling.
need. Ain't no need.
They playing.
That's crazy.
You got 9-3 Seahawks against the 4-8 Falcons. You got the 4-8 Bengals against the 8-4 Bills. I like the Bengals to beat the Bills, upset them.
Where they playing?
They're playing.
In Buffalo.
If it's Buffalo, fuck no.
If they're playing, in
They playing at
no.
Buffalo.
Fuck no.
No.
This is why I say they got a chance. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, I'm gonna tell you why. Number one, Buffalo stopping their trio off. They got their offense, especially with Joe Burrows back, is better than Allen's. Even though Cincinnati defense is trash, But I don't think Buffalo gonna be able to outscore them, especially when it comes to throwing.
Has more on the line than Cincinnati does.
They do, but Buffalo hasn't been formidable the last three games. So
Buffalo's going to be formidable.
I think my upset of the day will be that game, Cincinnati upsetting Buffalo. Then you have the 10-2 Broncos against the 2-10 Raiders at 4. You got the 9-3 Bears against the 8-3-1 Packers. You got the 9-3 Rams against the 3-9 Cardinals. Another interesting game, which will be very good. The 7-5 Texans against the 6-6 Chiefs. I like the Texans in that game.
Yeah, that's Sunday night game.
And then, of course, Monday night you got the 8-4 Eagles against the 8-4 Chargers.
So the Panthers really don't play this week?
No,
They're on a bye week.
That's pretty.
I knew that. You see me?
Damn.
I knew that.
I said buys wasn't over with.
Y'all
So
be proud of me right now. I've been watching football.
And I guess what? Saturday football starts next week.
no, Saturday tonight championship. This
No. NFL Saturday. You know the NFL picks up on Saturday football.
Yeah, they do because we got championship games going on right now. So, Big Ten championship, we got the number 1 Ohio State is losing 13-10 to Indiana with a minute 9 in the fourth quarter. Indiana got the ball, so we looking like a popsicle upset right there. Virginia, which I love it. Thank you, Duke. Duke is beating the shit out of Virginia 20-10, the ACC championship with 4:11 left in the damn game. Georgia beat the shit out of Alabama 28-7 in the SEC championship. And in the Big 12 championship, you got Texas Tech smash BYU. Thank you very much. Love that. It just helped my Miami team gonna get the fuck in. And Friday you had Tulane 24 North Texas 34-21. And the American Championship, Sun Belt Championship 25. James Madison beat Troy 31-14.
All right, what else we got?
I wanted to discuss the NBA and how CP3 was treated.
Yeah, that's some bullshit too, man. Real talk. They told my man don't even come back to the practice facility. Just go ahead. They send his ass home early in the morning.
3 o'clock in the
3 o'clock in the morning. Like how?
Sent you a text. No,
Go on back.
No need to come back. We good, bro.
They say he was talking shit about the coaches, to the players.
So that Tyrone Lue
and all the way up to
management.
And
that
management
don't deserve you to get sent home.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Lou, hey, he like fuck it, man. We trash. I'm about to retire. Like nigga, I'm gonna talk my shit. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm still top 575 great. Fuck y'all. I'm still a Hall of Famer. Send me home, bitch. I ain't sign up for this shit. I signed up. We supposed to be in contentions to win the damn chip. Shit, we a bunch of old ass motherfuckers at the bottom of the barrel. Man, Lakers look better than us and shit. So they're like, fuck y'all niggas. Go ahead, send me on. Do what you gonna do.
That's a team with what, 4 Hall of Famers?
Yeah, but they all old as fuck. You got there Kawhi Leonard who plays when the fuck he want to play.
Can you remember when the Clippers had that window? They had a window.
Yeah, when CP3 was there.
Window.
CP3 and
Blake
and Andre, Blake and DeAndre then.
And they had the window, and you were like, yo, the Clippers probably want to get a chip one of these years. Like, because
Lob City.
They're awesome, and
Nothing at all.
Well, they broke up Lob City.
They need to break up this team.
Hell, who for what? Ain't nobody, don't nobody.
They gave away all their picks.
This is exactly. They don't got shit. Harden, he's there till he retired. You can't trade him. Nobody's gonna take Kawhi Leonard ass. Yeah. They not fucking with him. Who else up there? Like,
I remember when they tried to make everybody think that Kawhi Leonard was getting ready to take over.
Man, Kawhi
had the little.
You right. The claw when he came. Yeah, the claw when he came from Toronto when he won that chip.
Yeah,
Kawhi done fleeced.
The NBA ain't shit for that.
Nah, the Kawhi had fleeced. Kawhi had fleeced. Goddamn. The Clippers ownership.
They made us swear that Kawhi.
I'm so glad the Lakers did not get
that.
that.
Knew he was a problem when he was causing issues in San Antonio. San Antonio doesn't have issues with players.
Yeah, and for San Antonio to trade his ass, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't like the way they did CP3. And where's CP3 gonna go?
He gone home.
Well, I mean, they ain't gonna be a team to pick him up.
Unless you could get on a championship
team, he ain't
contender,
doing shit.
Do you want to come back to play for the Pelicans where you started? Probably not.
No.
Or do you want
Because he's gonna be sitting.
The Hornets.
Or the Hornets who take anybody?
No, because he's sitting.
Yeah,
the Hornets take anybody on
That's
the
the
retirement.
If I'm going to sit, I'm going to sit on a championship team.
That's the only way. If not, I'm going home.
So, I think that was wrong, but that's how that franchise does people. In fact, I heard Clipper fans
is
lost.
it really wrong if you're sitting there talking shit about everybody, though? I mean, come on now. Let's be real now. You get ready to leave.
It is, because they trash.
I mean, is it true?
It's true.
It is true.
They garbage.
It is true, but you ain't gonna be around here saying
You ain't gonna be around.
He like, look, I ain't.
Look, you are not going to be around here.
He like,
getting
look,
these
I ain't.
young
He like,
guys
I ain't playing
all
any.
worked up, because that's all you doing is getting the young guys worked up. We suck
The
already.
YNs.
He ain't helping the issue. Go home. Go home.
No, go practice.
Yeah.
Go to the gym.
He should be getting in good as a coach somewhere. That's why I was saying a team
Who,
would
Chris
pick
Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, Chris Paul has so many opportunities after the NBA. It's crazy.
We got an update alert.
All Chris Paul need to do is go back to Winston-Salem, deal with his bond gym stuff, and go from there. Because his CP3 AAU teams are fucking amazing.
They're like that.
Yo.
Yeah, I can see that.
Quick college update. Football, number 1, Ohio State goes down to number 2, Indiana. Indiana missed the field goal to tie the game late in the fourth quarter. Indiana first championship since 1945. Indiana Hoosiers, Big Ten champions. And they most likely be the number 1 seed in the college.
Going to be crying because they would have never thought they'd lose to Indiana of all teams. Yeah, I know.
Yep. So and number 2, Indiana upset number 1, Ohio State.
Okay, cool. Number 2 topic. Where's Giannis gonna go? Because people are talking this time as
Nope. He ain't going to no Brooklyn.
Giannis ain't going to no goddamn
He going to
Brooklyn.
either the Knicks or Lakers.
The Knicks
or the Lakers.
Knicks or the Lakers.
What about Houston?
Houston
is stacked already.
Stay stacked.
Yeah,
they don't.
but you remember now, we're trading players.
KD.
No, I'm not trading KD.
Okay, but
I'll have KD.
They're not giving up. They're not giving up Sengun. They're not giving up him
Yeah,
for.
that's what I'm saying.
They're not trading up nothing. Houston is tight. It's going to be. It's going to be.
Is available.
It's going to be Lakers or Knicks.
If Giannis is available and you are seriously a contender, every team should be thinking about who and what I can give up to get
Not
Giannis.
necessarily, because again, if you're a team like OKC, you don't need him. If you're a team like Houston,
that's
if you're a team like Houston, you don't need him. If you're a team like San Antonio, you don't need him.
Anybody can use Giannis.
No, because San Antonio. I'm
You
gonna
have
use
to
San
give
Antonio.
up too much to get
They
him.
giving up too much. They don't have to. They stacked with they roster that they got right now,
hold on, let me ask
and
you
with
a
they draft picks, they don't have to give up
What are you
him.
expecting? What are you expecting if I give up for Giannis? What am I?
Oh, you
expecting?
got to give up at least.
No. What I'm saying is, if I get Giannis, what are my expectations?
It's winning the chip.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
But you're not
If
gonna.
that's what my expectations are.
But
then
you,
I don't care.
You
what I'm giving up.
gotta understand how the setup of the business model, how the NBA is now. The tiers when it comes to taxes. If you get this man, if Giannis come on your team, you better be winning that chip that year or next year. If you're not doing that, and like I said, I'm usually using San Antonio. They're not gutting their roster. They got a stacked roster and draft picks. They don't need them. They got a freaking nature goddamn Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Why? What you need goddamn Giannis for? You don't need to gut your team.
I heard it.
OKC. Why you got to gut your team? You got draft picks and players for days.
I heard Atlanta.
No, they ain't going to Atlanta. He going somewhere where he can win and where he can get that money.
He can win anywhere. Giannis can win anywhere.
No,
Just off of Giannis.
the roster has to be set for him. That means you got to have shooters around his ass, and to get him, you gonna have to give up some draft pick and some players. The Lakers Because how Rob Pelinka had those contracts set up to where they are tradable assets. It'll be hard for the Knicks because the Knicks gonna have to give up a player, and they're gonna have to get. They're gonna
be hard for the Lakers because y'all would have to drop one AR. Like
no,
AR
we don't have to. We got other.
Who else you send?
We got Hachimura. We can send Hachimura.
Do what?
He's a young player. He's a power forward.
What?
We talk about number one. We got outside of players, you got salaries had to match. It's not as simple just a swap for a player.
You're right, but you gonna have to send me a name in the Lakers. And he said,
yeah, exactly.
Look me right in my face.
And look you dead in your face.
And look me right in my face.
Because he's a tradable asset. When he
might be tradable, but not for Giannis. He's not.
But see, the thing you missing is they want future picks. So there's future first round picks that they can swap out with the Lakers. And where they can have better first round picks, and they can take those picks and turn around and get a star player if they choose to, if the draft doesn't fall the way they want to. That's how it works.
So the Lakers would send Rui and some draft picks.
I didn't say just him. It had to be like at least 2 or 3 players.
And AR better be one of them.
No, AR it's gonna be Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect was out last year, 2 years ago.
Where you send the dog to?
He going with he'll be
so
an ass.
You think you get ready
He's
to
a shooter.
Rui and Dalton?
Rui Dalton, probably another player, and about 2 and swap out.
They wouldn't even take that trade in 2K.
Yes, they would because if you don't have
would take that in 2K.
number one, if you don't have no team, if he forces their hand to, I want either of these teams or nobody, which he can. You feel what I'm saying? He got player. He got power where he want to go. If he say I want to go to fucking LA, they got to figure that shit out. Simple. So, like I said, the point is we know
he
that
got power where he want to go. Or
yeah, he got power where he want to go.
I've never seen a player have power to go where.
Are you serious?
Who?
Harden, KD. Do I need to keep naming? They got power. They got power where they want to go.
I don't
KD went to 3 teams in what 2 years? He went for what? He went from Houston to damn Brooklyn, from Brooklyn to Phoenix, from Phoenix to damn Houston. Like, come on.
All right. I don't see Giannis. I see Giannis leaving. I don't see him going to.
Now, Giannis publicly said he wants to work things out. He doesn't want to leave the franchise.
Of course he's going to say that, but behind closed doors with his agent, they're talking.
Like, fuck that.
Because ain't no reports going to keep coming out about this. It's keep coming out. Where there's smoke, there's fire. They're not winning. And he's looking at like, look, I'm in my prime. I want to go to a team where I can win.
Go with him everywhere he goes.
Everywhere he goes.
Who's going to sign him?
Everywhere he go, his brother.
Whoever
and now
trades for Giannis,
isn't that the quote unquote epitome of what what we just talked about? What LeBron and everybody else do? Nepotism. That's nepotism.
Yeah, nepotism.
That's hilarious. Like anywhere Giannis goes,
who else is going to sign him?
Nobody.
He's a package deal.
A package deal. My brother, you want
another nigga to clean the drinks off the floor.
Do you ask your brother where he might want to go? Because we going. Yeah. So you ask your brother where you.
Look, nigga, we know. Look, nigga, we know you ain't gonna play on. We know you're not gonna play. So you might well just come with me and let's go and get some money.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, in addition to that, I wanted to discuss Terence Crawford getting stripped of his belts.
Bullshit.
You think it was bullshit?
Bullshit. Because like he said, he made an offer to all the other organizations. They took the money, and dude trying to flex on him. And he like, look, I'm him. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't him. They don't know you. I'm him. You could have took the money that I offer and kept moving. Y'all gonna try to make a big deal out of it. And then here come Oscar De La Hoya, bitch ass.
Oh yeah,
want to get in and chime in. Well, he mad because his boy lost and shit like that. So he want to chime in and talk. Like I said, man, leave that man alone. He the champ. He's him. Everybody know whether you strip it or not. They know he the champ. He's a all-time great. So and he got a belt. So it don't matter. He still got it.
So why are they exactly stripping him of his belt?
Because he ain't paid the fees. It is a disagreement about the fees. So each belts organization, they had to, if you become a champion, you in a contract, you had to pay some type of fees to each belt that he has, organization that he has. He said he made an offer to them, they turned it down. And he said he made the same offer to all the other belts, and they took it with no problem. And then he got to the WBC, they want to act all funny.
Well, why are
and
they
shit.
making offers? Isn't there a set price or a set amount?
Well, I guess there's some wiggle room to where, like, you know, there has been in past, and remember, he's been a champion before, so he must have been able to do this, done it before for him to be able to come at him and do it again. Only difference is he's the all-time great because he beat one of the all-time greatest boxers. So I guess they try to finesse his ass. And he like, nah, nigga, we ain't doing that.
Interesting. So, is he going to be banned because of this, or is he just?
Like I said, you know, if you're a boxing fan, everybody know that he got all the belts. He's all-time great. You know, he got a belt that's his, that's made exactly for him. So he really got it. But all they can do is just put it back out there for somebody else to. He already unified all the belts, so he did it. It ain't nothing.
Nothing at all. Cool. So what's the beef between your boy George Pickens and Richard Sherman? Have you been seeing that?
Because Richard Sherman had something to say about when we lost to Detroit, saying that he was interested in the game, and you know them YNs, they don't take shit kindly, and he clapped back and he was like, the only reason why they know about you, Sherman, is the Legion of Boom, and you wasn't even all that by yourself. So he clapped back at him too.
That's the hardest beef to end, is a beef between a former player and a regular player, because y'all ain't never really going to see each other on the field no more. Who ends it?
Oh, well, I guess the OG, because he got accolades behind his name, so and he got money.
Yeah,
Pickens still trying to he working on his first contract, so it's a difference.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm out of topic, so unless Branson or Buddha have something to discuss, and they're shaking their head no, we're gonna go ahead and celebrate. I guess Branson's birthday is this weekend.
Monday.
Buddha making a
Branson's
rare
birthday is on the 8th, man. We just in here. And we gonna talk to y'all too, man. We just doing a quick little recap about our week's events, man. It's just been real. It's been up and down, yo. Like, it really has been up and down. There's been a lot of stuff going on. And I just want to say there's nothing like family. There's nothing like family. Friends of the family, acquaintances of the family, blood, water, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing like family.
Nothing like it.
And it's nothing like just being able to communicate. Like I said, me and my dad, we just got into a nice. He should be on the podcast one day, but I know his ass ain't coming up here. But we just got into a nice discussion. I mean, it's like people, when me and Branson say, y'all don't really know how we grew up. Y'all don't. Y'all have no fucking idea, yo. Y'all really don't. And it's just something about a military lifestyle and me not being in it, but still having to navigate and endure it while growing up. And the thing that really, and I guess this is what it all boiled down to. People who know me know I do not like being blamed for something I did not do. If I didn't do something, you blame me for it. Or if you say I'm trying to cover up for somebody and I know I'm not covering, boy, like, those are pet peeves of mine. They at Branson, like, say, man, those really grinds my gears. So you know what I mean, we had a nice conversation and discussion. I won't even say argument, but we did have a nice discussion. And it was just good, you know what I mean, like, sitting back, thinking about looking at it now, it's like just how we came out of it, how everything got resolved and handled, like nothing got blown out of proportion and none of that. It just goes to show that Rock and Jackie did a great job with these damn Hill boys.
Awesome. Cool.
LLP.
Yeah, so
we celebrate, man. Y'all say happy birthday to my brother, man.
Yeah, so if you made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good
10,000 to go, people, so we can get the live call in.
Look, shout out to our 20,000 followers
20,000 followers on Facebook.
Shout out to our 20,000 followers on Facebook.
We need a 10,000 mark on YouTube, people. We are 300 and something followers short for the 10,000.
Like,
you get it, comment, share, subscribe.
So
hype the videos up.
So Hassan can argue with you in the comments.
Damn, no.
So Hassan can argue with you in the comments section.
Hey, guess what? Like Cam Newton said, our opinions is nothing but entertainment. That's it. Peace.
Peace.